I'm Justin Judge, and I'm going to get a flamethrower to the back.
Alright, yo, stand over here.
Stop being so close,
Yo,
dude. Just back up a little bit.
Come here. You're wasting film. You alright? Sweet, I thought I was gonna burn my finger. Don't do that again. Don't. Yeah, I saw you. What?
Stop doing that, you fucking retard. We're not supposed to put her down here.
Yes. How'd it feel?
Burn. Fuck.
Not really.
Holy crap, it's red. There you go.
Tell me something, girl.
God, because I am fucking dream world.
Are you happy in this modern world?
Welcome to Love and Then What? Love and Then What? With your hosts, Robbarnabei and Justin Judge. Robbarnabei and Justin Judge. So, if anything, that proves how big of a douchebag I was in high school.
Yes.
And the one rule in high school was never waste video or tape.
I do have one question to ask. Was that a beer bong thing on your head or something you piss in?
Well, probably both. I probably pissed that at one time or another.
Oh my god.
So that was us in high school.
I like how Rob was the good friend, like pouring the water.
It was so cold.
Way too much.
It was way too much.
Like light him up.
What'd you get? Ice cold water or something? You could have just used sink water.
It was cold.
It was really
It
cold.
was instantly too. As soon as the fire hit him, I was like, Shh.
Yeah, it probably.
I wasn't letting you burn on fire.
You probably
bro.
didn't even
I
need to
wasn't.
do that. There was
I
no.
was not letting you burn.
I don't even think I had hair on my back in high school. Now, got a little bushy.
We could do it again. I mean, you guys up for it?
Would you guys even? All right, so
Yeah.
so
As
back
long as
in-
I do the water again, I'm
Yeah.
cool.
So, all right, oh, we're talking about that exact thing.
That exact thing. So, no hair. We'll see what the difference is.
So I don't know if I would do any of that shit anymore. Like, I mean,
No hair on his head either. He had hair on his.
I didn't even have a hat on. I look like an asshole.
That's true. Yeah.
How did you realize I didn't have a hat on?
Do you need us to get it? You feel
No,
uncomfortable?
no, it's okay.
If it's going to affect you,
This is
throughout
a
the
safe
show.
space, right?
I don't know.
I mean, we're gonna get into some stuff today.
If you call social media a safe place.
Social media. That is a safe place. So, back in high school, we're friends. Me and Robbie have been friends for a long time. And then Saedlo, I think, did me and you become friends first through like our videotaping stuff?
You know what it was? It was Channel. Not
Channel,
that
we were
anybody
all-
knows who
Channel.
he is, but he connected us.
Of course.
Channel's the hookup.
How
so
did that happen?
I think we were both taping.
So we all had our own little jackass groups, and Channel claimed to be in like 3.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he just he was like, come hang out with the Falsome Awesome.
We were the Falsome
Yeah.
We're
Awesomes.
like, yeah, we'll come in there.
Corny
from
ass
Folsom.
name. Horrible name.
It was supposed to be a joke. It was kind of a joke.
Yeah, it was.
We were stew dudes. I don't know how cool I was to name us stew dudes.
I think it was a
That
little
was
bit
cool.
cool.
I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, excuse me.
We were some dudes.
Sorry, I was in the False Muslims.
I think, but we came together but like we put out like DVD. I mean, kind of DVDs. Did you ever sell any of those
Hours of
DVDs?
footage.
Nah, gave out a lot. A lot of people, knew about us, but never sold a thing.
You know what I watched after I watched this video because he sent me them, and then I watched the one where you're doing drugs, like pretending to do drugs up in the bedroom, and then Shell and Channel come like bumping the music. He's like, I forgot my rose. And then like, he's like, fucking, I'm on.
All right. I haven't seen this one, so let's put. Is that on YouTube?
What?
Is that on YouTube?
It might be.
That one I'm talking about?
The one you're talking
It
about.
is, but I don't want to play it for a certain
All right.
reason.
We'll put the link. The link's gonna be here to that if you want to see some.
I don't
stupid-
know if you want to promote this.
I don't care about it. Let's just promote it for
It's
shits and
funny.
gigs.
It's funny.
It's
It's
funny.
all a joke here. It's all a joke.
All right, so we were friends throughout high school. Then now we're still friends. We've been friends for, I guess we've been friends for 10 years? Something like that?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Sounds
Maybe
about right.
10, 11 years, yeah.
And then you,
How did we meet?
probably through me, right?
We were
Probably.
hanging out, like doing the same thing.
Yeah, we were all doing the same thing, and then I branched off to do some music videos for you, actually.
I remember that.
And
bro.
fast food rap, and went from there.
Fast food rap, by the way, right here. Link right here. Got to put that up.
Oh man.
Got to promote the fast food rap. I think I was in that too for a second.
Too many videos.
And Shell and Channel are in that too, so you'll be able to see Shell and Channel in that.
Yeah.
You'll have to guess which one's which, because if you don't know who they are right now, you're not gonna know.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
You probably know who's me.
So how did?
I only had spiky hair back then, man.
I did.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't introduce. So this is well, not again. This is the first time saying it. This is Chris Saedlo. He does our editing, and he's usually in the background working the camera as well.
Behind the scenes, man.
Behind the scenes, and this is his girlfriend Cassandra. Are you playing Cassandra off?
What?
Did you just play Cassandra off?
No, I was
hope
playing
so.
it for the both of them.
Cassandra, what's your? I don't even know your last name.
I don't have one.
Okay. You're like Seal.
Whoa.
It's cool. You'll see it in her Instagram name.
Oh yeah. We can put that up later. We can do that.
That'll be right here.
So how did the two of you guys meet?
We met at ShopRite. We were both working there.
I was working there too.
He was, I actually took Rob's job, and then
Oh yeah. that's
Chris
right.
was not my direct manager, but he was definitely above me. So
Yeah, she was a CGO coordinator, and I was a dairy manager. So we probably crossed each other's paths, for a couple months before we even said words to each other?
yeah, but actually, my friend who worked at ShopRite, Nikki, is the one that set us up.
Yes, that is true.
Now, when you guys first saw each other, did you think anything of him? I'm gonna go with Cass first.
I mean, we never really talked to each other before.
We were both in
I know,
relationships.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
I didn't know
so I think we're both very surprised that we're still here today.
that. But
Yeah.
did you not any sparks flew, but like when you saw him, were you like, he's attractive, or?
I mean, yeah, when I first, that's not, when I first did, yes, but also we were in different departments, so like I didn't really ever see him until I was like introduced to him as a hookup.
So your friend that worked there as well?
Yes.
So she's like, you should hook up with.
Yeah, she was like,
She was
I
playing
had just broken up, and I didn't know anything about Chris, and she came in the office, and I don't know, we were talking about like ice cream, and she was like, Cassandra likes ice cream, and Chris was like, oh really? And I'm like, yeah, I do. And then he was like, well, you should give me your number. And I'm like, okay. And he had this like cracked iPhone, and I was like,
All iPhones are cracked.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, like, how do you drunk text off of this? And he was like, I don't drunk text. And then literally the next weekend, I get a text, and it's like, Cassandra, like 9 A's. And, like, I'm in college at this point, and I'm just like, yeah, okay. And then it just went from there.
Wait, Saedlo, you were in a relationship at the time, and you're texting her?
No.
The fuck's this about?
Like, we had literally just gotten out of relationships around the same time.
Yeah,
like
Nikki-
long-term relationships.
Do I know who you went out with before? You don't have to say that.
You know of her. Yeah.
Okay.
You probably know her brother.
Yeah, you definitely know her.
Well, you can bleep out the name. Who is it? I don't know who that is.
Do you know?
We were only a couple months.
Oh, okay. All right.
It wasn't.
Was that anything
serious,
serious? No.
Wait.
Okay.
So actually, her brother pursued me first.
Yes, that's
Her
right.
brother?
Steve wrote Cassandra a love note
What?
and had
When-
somebody give it to her. That's
when
right.
was
He
that?
invited me, probably like a couple months before I met Chris, because it was like he wanted to take me to Popeyes, and I was like, oh man.
That was in the letter. Like that was the
Yeah.
romance.
Yeah.
That was the level of romance. I'm gonna take you to Popeyes.
I
This is the
still have the
shiznit.
letter.
Yeah, well,
You have the letter.
We think it's really funny, yeah.
that's.
I mean, if we like, does Steve think it's funny now?
I don't know. I've never.
We haven't
talked to him.
talked. Well, I talked to Steve the other day, but we really haven't talked to him in
I don't know.
years.
He probably like wouldn't remember, just because it was like a really long time ago.
How old were you?
Probably like 18 or 19.
You know, it'd be funny. Let's put a picture of that up right now.
Of what, the letter?
Of the letter.
We'll
and then-
we'll highlight it so you can see like
Well,
I'm gonna take you to Popeyes,
we have
and
to-
I think there was something about going to
we
like
can,
Woodville Orchards.
we can make it something happen.
And I
Here's
was
the
like,
picture
oh,
of the
okay,
letter,
signed up.
and I'm not even going to see this, but I'm excited to hear all about it. I'm excited to see
It
the
was
video.
pretty funny. We actually dug it up like a year ago, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know why I
great.
still have it, but I think I just kept it because we thought it was so funny.
we,
Cause like
we keep everything.
So how, you guys have been dating for how long?
almost 6 years.
Almost 6 years. So how do you, with a relationship like that, how do you keep how do you keep it exciting?
Well, we always. Go ahead. You had something on your mind.
Well, we have 2 dogs, so that's always
Yeah, that's true.
keeps us on our toes. But I don't know. I think we just have gone through the cycles of life together, and we've always kind of been on like the same path, or kind of like at the same levels through our relationships. So that's definitely helped. You know, like I've gone through a lot of life stages with him.
Yep.
I mean, is there something you guys like a past time, like you guys used to go out and do this or that or the other to keep it?
Well, we definitely are always trying to think of new things to do. I mean, in the past we did Brandywine a lot together. You know, dinner picking is always something we try to do. Now we both do work a lot, so our time.
You work. Saedlo works a lot.
I know.
I
He
don't
works
know.
6 days a week,
Yeah.
48 hours.
Too many things.
That's
if I'm
ShopRite
lucky,
life.
Yeah, that's ShopRite retail
work.
life.
Now, do
Sucks.
you guys go to a lot of sporting events though, yeah?
Well, she's actually very good with like buying concert tickets, or we went to see
Yeah.
Impractical Jokers, which was
Like things
awesome.
that we have in common that we like, we try to do together, like concerts.
Yeah, I like that.
shows,
When I buy people like
stuff.
presents, I can't do it now. Sorry, babe. Girlfriend sitting off.
Can't talk about that.
But I like to buy memories almost. So
Yeah. So one thing that like I love about Chris is he's really passionate about things that he has been for a long time. Like for example, like
Gay
he
sex.
loves Jackass. He loves Jackass, and like I like to like make my gifts meaningful, I guess you can say. So like I knew that he loved Jackass and Steve-O, and I saw that Steve-O was like coming to the East Coast on tour, so that was like something that I got him, and then
best
we
gift
just
I
like
ever had.
yeah, dude.
It was fun.
That was
Saedlo
fun.
used to
Like,
say
build
that
off of
all the
that.
time.
Yeah, dude.
That's
right.
yeah, dude, Saedlo. So he's definitely a big Steve-O guy.
Yeah, so I definitely like feed off of Chris's passion for things, and we like to do that stuff together.
Well, what are you passionate about?
I don't have passions.
Jeez,
Passion
that's dark.
fruit.
That's dark.
I have passion for one thing.
No,
and
I don't know.
Saedlo's
I
it.
just kind of like I've never really, like leaned towards one thing or the other. I just kind of like float through life. So to find somebody that gets really excited about particular things is like really interesting to me.
Yeah, that's cool. And there's nothing wrong with it being simple like that.
Yeah,
Just
right.
Going with the flow, like
Yeah.
whatever comes.
So you guys have been dating for almost 6 years. Do you remember the first time you guys said "I love you"? Do you remember like? I want to hear
Yeah.
Saedlo because Cass
Yeah.
looks like she has no idea.
No, I remember the build up.
There's a build up.
How long
Is it? Hold on.
All right,
It was the night out, right?
the night
Okay,
out?
Yeah.
Is there
it was it was on her birthday actually, her 21st birthday.
Yeah, that's a whole nother story.
How long were you guys dating for before?
Probably like a year.
A whole year?
No, like it wasn't that long. I don't think it was. It?
I mean, we were hooking up for a whole year.
Yeah. We
You say
didn't put
that.
the label
So
on it.
That
our-
helps to be like just kind of not serious for a while.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
that's
we didn't know our anniversary date, so we kind of just made one up.
It was somewhere in the month, so we just.
Yeah, so we just said the first.
That's all right. Yeah,
We
we have
did
to
a-
read it. That's what it is.
Yeah,
So me and Ash did a similar thing. Ash was my girlfriend. So we actually started dating on April 1st, April Fool's Day. But she didn't like the sound of that.
Right?
Had a bad ring, so she went April 5th. She
I
just
like
went,
Changed it.
she could have said April 2nd, but she was like, nope.
That's like similar to what we did. I knew it was in December, so we were just like December 1st. I was like, that works for me. That's
Yeah.
easy to remember.
We pushed it away from Christmas. We didn't want it to be too close to Christmas.
Yeah,
So who first said I love you?
You really customized it.
You said it first?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what's the age difference between the two of you? I don't know how old either of you are.
I'm 26 and he's 29.
Okay.
So it's 3 years, but
You're the same age as me, Saedlo.
it's almost
I thought you were
4.
30.
You're obviously older.
Yeah, earlier Saedlo was talking about how old I was, and we're the same age.
I thought you graduated a year before us.
Yeah, but I was pushed ahead because I was so smart.
So smart. That's right.
Why do you think you got that big ass dome?
Should see my penis head.
Oh God.
So, thank you, penis gallery. So, Saedlo, how long before, when did you know that you loved her? Because you said it first.
I
Since
mean,
day one.
Getting ice cream drunk.
I was definitely locked into her from day one. I guess.
Locked in, huh?
Yeah,
Locked in.
I could say so. Yeah. I mean, I didn't want
That's
anything
good,
else.
yeah.
Just wanted to keep it going. Hoping things went, in an upward direction. And I guess I thought about it for good 2 or 3 weeks before I actually said it.
And it took a whole year to say it.
Well, like,
No, I mean,
It's just surprising
we
to me.
should tell
no,
them.
that's not fair to say because like we didn't really know what we were to each other for like 9 months.
Yeah, we literally.
No, I
kept
know
it
how
a
that is,
secret.
'cause,
Like, were you
It was
guys
like
like
that
hooking
for
up
me.
like every week, like, or was it
Yeah, basically.
like it was like
Yeah.
drunk weekend thing, or was it like you come over every day?
Playing house, pretty much.
Yeah, basically.
Playing house.
Like in his
Okay.
bedroom in Fallcroft.
Yeah, well, her work schedule with school was crazy.
I was playing
Yeah.
house in that same house with
I
someone.
know. Rob
Oh,
was like
look where I'm at.
downstairs, and Chris and I are in his bedroom
right.
decorating for Christmas.
The three of you guys live together?
No.
Saedlo,
yeah.
Saedlo was living there. Yeah, shortly as you guys
What
got
was it?
together.
A couple? Oh yeah, that's right. It was just me
Yeah.
and you,
Little
and then
bit,
Katie
yeah.
moved in, and then you were with us for what? How many
Definitely
months
like a couple
before
months.
we
I
moved
mean,
out?
I didn't live there full time, but I definitely like slept there majority of the time. I actually had an apartment with friends that I had just signed the lease for, and Chris and I are like starting to get serious, and I slept at that apartment one night
I think I kind of remember this.
and paid for it for an entire year.
That's right.
Ash is paying for an apartment by herself,
Oh my
and she
gosh.
hasn't been there. She goes there to. She used to water her plants. Plants are now at my house,
Plants are dead.
so they're not even. They're not even.
Hey, I love those plans.
So
Plants come to my house to die.
you guys have
That's
both.
that's Katie's line. She always says that because
come to die.
they always die. We can't take care of shit.
So you've lived around here your whole life, both of you guys, right, Delco?
Yeah, yep.
So would you say that you're?
Oh, is this
The hell's going on over there?
Now I'm excited.
This is the beer, homegrown.
Oh.
You grew this at your home?
You grew this?
Homegrown, not a sponsor, but they can sponsor whenever they want.
How do you grow the glass?
Oh, good. I thought this was.
So this is one of the beers. I have two beers for you guys.
I like this.
First time ever.
Exciting.
Oh, can you do this? I'm trying to
Yeah, I
follow.
was about to say, like, I don't feel like doing that. So I'm just kidding.
You have a beer?
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it.
So this is the first one. You guys grow up together. You guys have a homegrown love. 6 years together.
I
Homegrown.
like that connection. That's a good.
Like that. That was a good one. This is actually Ashley's idea. I got to give it to her. She's the one that came up with the homegrown idea.
Good pick.
So this was a good pick.
Thank you.
There was a few different choices.
Applaud that. Good job.
Always give it to
We're
her.
all proud.
All right, so back. Oh, sorry. So, how long into your relationship did you move in together? Actually, what do you guys think of that beer? I haven't tried it yet.
Pretty good.
Uh,
Pretty good.
it's not my style,
Robbie's a bitch.
but I'm drinking it. It's not bad though.
I like
There's
it.
some things
it's
I can
different.
taste and say horrible, but it's not bad.
It's good. The next one. Wait for the next one.
We'll have to put in our collection.
Yes, we have a beer collection.
Chris
of-
has a beer
You can
collection.
keep it. So,
Just the bottles.
Thank you.
just the bottles. Don't
He's
touch.
been doing that his whole life.
I know, right?
I have.
All right. So, how long into your relationship do you move in together?
Well,
I
we
don't
went
know.
right
Probably
from-
like a year and a half. Maybe not that long. Maybe like a year. It kind of all worked out like in our favor. I think like the universe kind of like definitely pushed us together.
All right. So hold on, because after a year of dating, it took a year to say I love you, and then a year later, you guys move in.
No.
Well, no, I would say what like.
They officially move in.
Me and Rob were living with each other when we said it, and then.
Gay sex.
no. So like
When
Rob,
did that happen?
Rob and Katie
Was
were in
that-
a serious relationship.
Yeah,
and
by then we were already a thing, but we went through that same thing where she
Yeah,
was just over
and
there all the time. And
Right.
they kind of like
And
both
then- That
stepped
was
to
it.
each other around the same time and were like, hey, like we're thinking about getting a place on our own. So that worked out because then Chris and I moved in together. We rented a place in Eddystone together, and Rob and Katie eventually moved into their house.
Did we move out? We moved out at the same time, didn't we?
Yeah, it was like
Well,
perfect
Yeah,
timing.
I moved out like 2 weeks, but I still came over and chilled.
Yeah. But I knew it was close.
Yeah, we were on the same. You guys already had your place locked in and everything when we left, so.
Yeah, like everything really worked out in our favor because this house in Eddystone became available. Chris and Rob were ready to like move out because like they were both in serious relationships. So, and it worked out because
It's
we were
weird too, because it all is just like it works out perfect.
It just
Yeah.
flowed.
Back.
It was crazy.
Things just fall in place. That's how life is.
Yeah. So
When did you guys move into? You guys have your own house now together. When did you guys move in there?
2016.
2016. Did you guys already have these dogs?
Yes. Yeah. Chris has had Chaos since before I met him.
Okay.
And
Chaos,
then-
shout out Chaos.
yeah, Chaos is the best.
He's an asshole.
Chaos
What the
is
fuck?
OG.
I'm done. I'm out.
Bro, you don't even know what they do to me when I go over there?
Chaos
Yeah,
does
they love.
nothing.
Bro, you know I don't have a toenail on my big toe, right?
I don't care about it. He's a
Every
great
time I
guy.
go over there, Chloe and then Chaos, one of the two always put their toenail on my non-existent toenail.
I mean, why do you wear flip flops?
I try to tell him.
I wear flip-flops.
Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Thank God they didn't see her toes. That could have been fucking. Would have lost a couple viewers right there.
That would have been traumatized.
Jesus, dude, don't be doing stuff like that. Show's on the line.
No, but we Chris has had chaos for the whole time, and then we got Chloe like I don't know 2.5 years into the relationship because I was jealous because Chris and Chaos were like this, and I was like.
So it was the ultimate Christmas present, or was it birthday present?
No, it was Christmas.
Present, yeah. Right.
Wait, can I tell a funny story?
Yes.
No, do not talk about funny things.
It's not gonna be funny for me.
No, it is. I kept telling Chris like, oh, I really want a dog. Like, I love the connection you and Chaos have. So he called me at work one day, and he was like, hey, babe, like, when are you coming home? And I was like, I'll be home soon. And I just hear, like, this little dog in the background barking. And I was like, oh, my God, he got me a dog. And I was like, I'm coming home right now.
Did you tell him you knew? Or
No,
you had to act surprised?
I'm actually just finding out now.
I've never told him.
Damn.
But I heard her,
That's
like,
funny.
I heard her barking in the background, and I just, like, melted.
Wait, was this?
That's,
you said it was a birthday
That's
present?
cool, though.
No, it was Christmas.
Christmas.
But he gave her to me, like, in November.
That's right. Oh yeah, that's right. Because we
Really?
had our mutual friend Nikki trying to like watch the dog until Christmas.
She's done a lot. I don't even know who Nikki is,
I
but
know,
she's
Nikki is
she
definitely
does a
a
lot
staple
for us,
in our
yeah.
relationship.
big ups to Nikki, huh?
Big staple.
She
Big
texts
staple.
us every year and it's like, happy anniversary, you too. And I'm like, thanks, babe.
Yeah, she's always there.
Yeah.
So speaking of double dogs, you have 2 dogs. That's the next beer. After this one,
Whoa.
Double Dog IPA should be a sponsor, but is not. Sponsor
find.
us.
Boy.
Have you had that before? I feel like you have.
This one's gonna be
I've had that brand, but not that beer.
Double Dog IPA by Flying Dog, and the one we're drinking right now is Homegrown by Victory. Not a sponsor, should be.
Just throw that out there.
Up your game, Victory. So anyway, those dogs are insane.
They are.
Chloe is, but Chaos.
She bit my dog.
She did not bite.
God,
That's why.
She bit.
Wait till you see what Dino does to your dog.
Dude, he's not coming. Wait till he's gonna get a little bit bigger.
He would probably be cool with him. I'm just scared of anything to happen, so I avoid that kind of
Yeah.
shit.
Right?
But eventually, I do want them to meet, and I'll just put they got to be in neutral ground though. They
What we
can't-
gotta do is we gotta put a fence
That's what I
between them
was
and see if they
worried
smell
about,
let them smell each other with the fence there, so they
Yeah.
can't bite each other. That's why I have like that pen thing.
Yeah,
Perfect.
you just can't do it in his yard though. You gotta do it in a neutral place.
Yeah, we gotta be like there's that
A park
field
or
like the Woodland Elementary.
Dino's
there.
like a caged animal. I don't bring him nowhere.
I love
Like he
when,
knows his yard.
Dude,
the
he's
house,
gotta have
and
his-
He
I
comes
know,
here
but
sometimes.
I love when him and Chaos get together.
They're homies.
Because
so
I'm
that's
just like,
yeah.
But you gotta put
That's the
handcuffs
only
on.
friend he has.
they're both like Chaos like doesn't really like other dogs only because he's
And he's getting older. too.
yeah, and it's like his
Even
space.
Dino's
He's
too
very
much.
comfortable.
Yeah.
But like when him and Dino get together, they're like this, and I'm like,
Yeah.
They
Because they
love
lived
each other.
together for a little bit.
yeah, they worked out perfectly
Yeah.
too.
But in order for
It
most
fucked
people,
Dino up leaving Chaos. He was fucked
Was
up.
he upset for a little
Yeah.
bit?
He messed up. He's kind of different ever since.
Chaos was a little bit too, but he's more on the lazy side, and I think Dino.
And he was by himself for a while. That's all Dino. That's all he knew.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Because
Yeah.
we just got him when he was like 8 months old.
That's
That's-
why
that's
I get
true.
so
So-
nervous thinking about like because
Yeah.
Chaos is older and Chloe's like attached to him, and
Yeah.
I'm just like if anything were to ever happen, I don't know what.
How
we would
old's
do.
Chaos?
10.
Yeah, he's getting up there.
he's 10 years old.
He'll be 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought he'd be more calm than 10.
Well, Chloe
He
keeps
is
him
calm.
alive.
He's calm.
Dude, that bitch be
Chaos
crazy.
is calm.
Chloe is crazy.
That bitch be
Listen,
crazy.
I mean,
Chaos-
he's just big. That's
Chaos
the
just
problem.
wants you to know he's in the room. Once you're aware of that, he'll just lay on the ground and
Yeah.
you won't hear him again. That's Chaos.
Yeah.
And like Chloe is my baby, and I will admit she's crazy. But Chaos, he's like,
Oh, I know Cash is an ass. He's a puppy, so
what?
you have not seen the worst of him. You haven't even,
Trust me, I would never get a puppy again.
it's so
Too
much work.
That's not true.
Would you rather have a baby or a puppy now?
That's a good question.
That is a good question. I don't know. It would really depend what day of the week it is.
You guys want to do that?
What, have kids?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
eventually. See, I'm more of a planner, and Chris is kind of just like, hey, when it happens, it happens. And I'm like, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
hear you.
30. You got
30.
4 more
That's
years.
what I always said. 30.
We both had the 30 goal, so I'm gonna have to wait a little bit,
Yeah, he's going to be
And how
30
old-
next
yeah,
year.
so
a couple years, but
it'll happen before then.
Yeah.
She's like,
I
All right,
hope
let's get into the bitches be crazy clip of the week.
Oh, God.
Got your back, Jack. Bitches be crazy. Bitches be crazy. Crazy. Bitches be crazy. Bitches be crazy. Got your back, Jack. Bitches be crazy.
So because we have a couple here, I'm bringing in a couple That are fucking crazy.
I'm recording. What if they see? What if they see us off and she's gonna come over here and smack us?
Nigga, I'm talking like that one. Watch out. I want my motherfucking one. Watch out.
That dude's making minimum wage and does not give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck, I'll smack you, bitch. If you say one more thing, I'll come over that counter and smack you on my mama. Say something else.
Say something, bitch.
Yo, go to the back, bitch.
Hands up, bro.
Go to the back, bitch. You ain't no dummy, bitch. And y'all ain't either, so shut the fuck up before I run up on you next, bitch. Yeah, say something. I'll run up on you next, bitch. On my mom.
Talk to the guy or like.
I think there's a girl in the background too, like behind the counter. But dude, if you're gonna get in a fight, like pull your pants up. You look like an idiot. Who's gonna take some guy serious with his ass shown?
Ooh, I like her Bed Bath & Beyond bag. Now her Bath and Body Works.
But keep running to the back. You do not want this problem on my mom. But bitch, come over here. Did you get her? One more time, smack it out your hand. How about that?
Thank God for people with video
You got something
cameras.
to say about him? Do you have something to say about him to them? You got something else to say? You got something else to say?
This is a white lady recording with that blonde hair.
Yeah, that would be me booking it out.
And there's a white guy with her.
Fuck you mean and fuck her up next. So what? So what? So what? You got something else to say about him while we right her?
She's talking to a
While we right her?
customer. That's
While
a
we right her?
customer.
Anything to say? While we
They're
right
from
her?
Australia. Did you hear that accent?
I will mush your ass.
Bitch, I'ma up that
You
stick
was
on
over
this
here talking
bitch ass.
shit.
Keep
The
playing.
music was too loud, so what?
Come on, man.
Okay, you got problems?
Come on, man.
What do you want to do?
I should still be
What you want to do?
She just wanted to do
with your bitch
I
ass.
don't care.
Babe, you want these?
I didn't ask her that.
Babe,
I
you
said,
want
what do you want
these?
to do?
Babe,
I said,
you
what
want
do you
these?
want to do?
You want these?
What's these pancakes?
You want these shoes? These shoe size?
Boy, fuck wrong with you? Like, man,
He cannot throw.
That was a bad throw.
You wanna talk about bitch wrong? Clean all that shit up, fool. All of it.
For what though?
This your store, clean all that shit up. What you mean? This your bitch. All that shit up. Every last bit.
Now you quit a job after some shit like this, right? You make a minimum wage.
All that shit up. This your store. I'ma fuck your store up. Why you watching?
Look at people just trying to buy shoes.
All that shit up.
Like you're gonna get rung up right now. All right, yeah, let me see your shoes.
I bet y'all shut the fuck up now. I bet that. I bet that. I bet
she's
I'll
talking to her.
be a bitch when you
Wait, she
me
wasn't
now.
even doing anything.
Yo, bitch.
You got my phone.
What you gonna do? I just pushed
You
my
got
car.
my phone.
Yeah, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Yeah, run, bitch.
Why is she?
You think she said all lives matter?
Oh my god.
Where are they fighting? Oh.
Isn't she like an older lady?
Yeah, she looks old as shit. She looks like 50s, 60s.
God.
There's a girl in there recording it. She jumped her little kid.
She's literally hitting the mom.
I know.
The mom's standing up.
Mom has a
I can't
kid?
get her myself. I'll go.
Mom, stop it.
Don't say mom.
Let's go.
Nah, keep them in there. Shut that door.
Oh my god.
All right.
Was this the Journeys in Springfield in Delaware County?
Do you just assume so because of that
I need to
classiness? I have no idea where that was. But
It was probably like somewhere down south.
what would it take for
Yeah.
somebody to say to you, Cass, like you're at the mall, you're buying shoes at Journeys, you got the nicest shoes, like you're so excited. You saved the whole week's paycheck just to get these blue Converses.
Damn, they're
and then-
expensive.
Vans.
For some
Vans.
Vans,
Converses.
pardon me. Different kind of white person. And then what would somebody have to say to start shit? And then Saedlo, what would someone have to say to her for you to throw shoes behind the person that doesn't even... They were going at somebody that didn't even work there. Like they were fucking the store up.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd ever take something that far.
I don't think I ever would either.
Yeah.
To get in somebody's face.
They're
you
kind of
know,
out of line.
a couple times of disrespectfulness, but that was pretty crazy.
Wait, I'll be honest. Like, Chris and I are very, like, non-controversial. Unless we're drinking. And then, you
Yeah,
know, if
that's
you want to
true.
throw hands, let's do it. But
There was a Trump argument last week.
there, no, like, there's times, like, Chris and I would be like, no, we're just leaving. Like, you take the shoes, we're good. But, like, if we're out at the bar...
There are shoes.
We're not leaving the store.
But you're at a mall, like, this is probably 2 p.m., like, you just had a soft pretzel, like, what are you doing?
They're
Oh my God,
just.
Annie Ann's. I just
Oh,
waited
God.
All right, so
10
you're-
minutes.
So, would you get in a fight for him?
It would depend.
Somebody said, like, what's the most
I feel like she would, but it'd probably take a lot more than it would take
No,
me.
I mean, like, if somebody was coming at his character, definitely. But
What do you mean his character? Like, oh, you look like an elephant? Like something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
if that was the case, I'd be like, yeah, he does. You're so funny.
Yeah,
Robbie, what's the elephant noise again?
Oh, so like, I can't even do an elephant noise.
Nobody can.
But no, like, if somebody was disrespecting him, then yeah, I would say something. For sure.
But would you start throwing shoes and just pick her up and slam her in front of her kids?
No.
What if somebody walked up and punched him right in the face? Like a
What if
woman?
they were drunk a little bit? Maybe they might.
Yeah, if I was drunk, I'd be like, let's go.
But you're sober, 2 o'clock, you just had a Wetzel pretzel. Or an
Wetzel
Annie Ann pretzel.
A Wetzel
Are you-
pretzel?
I would be like,
She's gonna.
I'm calling 911.
We're gonna stop this
She'd
right
probably
now.
pull me out of the store and we'd have to leave.
Yeah, I'd be like, babe, come on, let's go.
Have you ever gotten in a fight?
Once, but I was really fucked up, so.
Was it somebody? Who was it? Was it like somebody you know or just some random person?
No, it's somebody that I knew.
You guys friends now or?
No.
Saedlo, have you ever been in a fight?
Yeah, Chris throws hands like this.
The old Irish guy?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, see?
Shell has that tattoo on his chest.
That's what I was just thinking of. Shell's tattoo. I got in a couple fights. Nothing too crazy. You know, middle school bathroom fights.
Saedlo fought in the Civil War as the president. He was
I remember
Abraham
slapboxing in
Lincoln.
the bathroom.
He was Abraham Lincoln. He did not like slavery.
Yes.
Let's give him a round of applause for not liking slavery.
against
Fighting
it.
for it.
All right.
Thank you.
I'll drink to that.
Abraham Lincoln over here. I want to get into the game show. Are you guys ready?
Oh.
We're jumping in already?
We're jumping in.
We're
Let's
ready.
do the game show.
Let's jump into it.
Should we pause this for a minute?
Yeah, pause.
We'll be right back. We're gonna set up.
Welcome to How Well Do You Know Your SO, significant other.
Oh boy.
All right, what's going to happen is I'm going to ask you, there's 3 rounds of questions. The first round is easy questions. They should be a layup, worth 5 points each. Second round, worth 10 points, a little bit harder. 20 points is the third round. And every time we have... Ashley's over here turning out lights for no reason.
I like it.
And every time we have a couple on, you guys are going to be on the leaderboard. If you get a question wrong, whatever the most amount of points, you guys will be on the leaderboard. And you can be the best couple ever.
Babe, you better get everything right.
If you get a question wrong, you drink. When I ask the question, you're both going to write down what you think the other one's going to answer.
Okay.
And then you will both say the answer that you think the other one has.
Okay.
Are you ready?
No.
So first one's easy.
Okay.
There's no
What
turning
is
back.
your significant other's favorite color?
Boom.
Good thing you guys studied
They
beforehand.
prepared for this one.
Oh yeah, I probably should write it pretty big. I'm writing an essay.
Yeah, you don't have to fill the whole thing about it.
Just make it big enough for us to see.
All right.
All right. Cass, what is Saedlo's favorite color? Or I'm sorry. Yes, go on. Sorry.
His?
Yes.
His is red.
That's correct.
Wait, I asked that.
You definitely asked that.
I know, right?
All right, now we're on track.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Jesus. Cass, what is your favorite color?
I have 2. It's either purple or black.
No, which one is it?
Purple.
Correct. All right, erase your boards.
We're good, man. Okay, low 5.
All right. What is your significant other's favorite food?
Ooh, shit.
There's so many
Like,
good ones.
food.
like
So
category, like main category.
What do you think he's going to write?
An entree. An entree meal. You go,
Whatever you think his favorite food is going to be.
you go out to dinner, this is what you
Or
you're
he
sitting
can
down
like
to
gummy
order.
worms the most. It doesn't. Whatever you think he's going to answer.
We love food. This is too hard.
This is not a layup.
Yeah, you gotta generalize a little
This
bit.
is a layup.
There's so many
All right, just tell them
options,
they go
though.
to dinner and they sit down at a restaurant. What
I
are
am
you
gonna
ordering
need a
for your
couple
entree?
seconds for this one.
Just think about what it's going to be.
Okay, so we go out to a restaurant and we sit down, right?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Let's do that.
I mean, you can talk about candy. You can talk about like barbecue. You know, like there's so many good ones.
Damn. Every time I think of something, I think of something you like more.
Want to say hello? What do you got?
All right.
This is not a layup question.
This is definitely not a layup.
This is 5 points, so.
I feel like it's too specific.
All right.
You're gonna yell at me because mine's too general. Sorry.
It has to be one thing.
This is is a combo.
You were right. He's gonna yell at you.
That's one thing. She has two things on there.
I can't think of...
You could be more general with the first thing.
This is a really hard question.
Do I get bonus points for writing upside down and backwards?
Yeah. I don't think they're giving them out.
You know what? I think
Make sure you guys talking in the mic, please.
Sorry, I gotta jump.
Off camera, as she's saying that somebody needs to talk in the mic.
Gotcha.
Is that right? Yeah, she kept mouthing it to me.
All right.
All right, you guys ready?
I'm just going with it.
Okay. Saedlo.
You go out to a restaurant.
What does Cassandra think?
You sit down.
What is your favorite food,
I already
Saedlo?
showed mine. What's my favorite food?
What's your favorite food?
Crabs.
You go to a restaurant.
Cassandra.
I eat crabs at Joe
What is your
Crab Shack.
favorite food?
Probably pizza.
Woo!
Hey.
Ding 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 ding.
That was the dumbest answer you could have given. You go to a restaurant and you're not like, hey, do you have crabs on the menu? No, you say, what kind of steak do you have on the menu? Is it filet? And then you say, babe, is that kind of steak chewy or not? Because you know I don't like chewy.
Who got it wrong? Cass,
I did.
you gotta drink a beer.
I order crabs when they have crabs.
That's his response.
All right. What is your significant other's favorite musician?
Oh my god. That's not a fair question.
These are actually like
Everything's
really,
just
nothing
unfair
simple.
around here, ain't it?
Nothing simple.
Like, why couldn't you ask, like, Jackass Star or...
It's gotta be general. Saedlo already ruined his down, so. Or did he?
I didn't write. I just erased them.
All right.
Can you repeat the question?
What is your significant
I was
other's
erasing.
favorite musician?
Musician. Okay.
He forgot the question. He definitely forgot who your favorite musician is.
I'm a really bad speller, so this is probably spelling.
Spelling does not matter.
We both like so many genres. Shit.
That's right.
Better be. He's gonna be like.
No, I'm saying you spelled it right.
Oh,
I
okay,
think
good.
I think I know. I hope. Yeah.
I don't even know the answer to this question.
Okay.
So. Ask him first.
Saedlo, what is your favorite, or who is your favorite musician?
I'm thinking. I'm a big music guy. I'm still gonna say Eminem.
Ding, ding, ding.
That's right. Cassandra,
All right.
who is your favorite musician?
I don't know.
You gotta be a little bit more.
Can you give me a
Really?
I can't give you a
I
hint.
think so. I could be wrong.
What is it?
I can't say nothing.
Cass, you're gonna
If
be
they
drinking a
weren't
lot.
watching, I wouldn't say nothing. I would tell you.
I can't give hints, I guess. Huh?
No.
I'm just disappointed if this is the answer.
That's a hint, I guess.
Yeah.
Cool, Cass. What do you think? Yeah, time's on. Shot clock's on.
Like the room's upset about it.
I know. I'm upset about it.
But
I'm
it's,
just gonna say Lady Gaga, even though I know it's wrong.
Eh.
Oh my god! No, it's Florence and the Machine.
I thought about that, but I was more thinking of what you listened to.
I'm so glad it's not what he wrote.
What is it? The Weeknd?
He wrote Cardi B. She does not like Cardi B. Cardi
You
B.
wouldn't stop singing that song in the kitchen that one day.
It's a catchy one, I agree, but she ain't no favorite
All right,
category.
raise your boards, please.
Are these still layup questions? Because these are not.
This is round two.
not
This is gonna get a little more. It could be easier, it could be harder. I don't know. We're gonna see. How it goes.
I told Chris before we started. We didn't even know what this game was, but I was like, "This is gonna make."
Nobody knows what this game is.
And
I just made it up.
Tell me now if I should call my Uber home because I will go home first, pack my shit, and leave tonight because of this game.
Okay, round two. The questions are worth
Wait,
10
nobody's
points.
drinking.
You should be drinking.
I'm drinking.
I just
Okay,
I
round
just had to
two.
drink myself.
What is? We already talked about this a little bit. Or when is your anniversary?
Oh, that's easy.
Shit.
Oh, he's taking a while. Oh no.
Sorry.
I don't think he knows how to spell December.
Give it out hints.
I really was gonna write the numbers, but I'm just.
Yeah, but we already talked about.
We
what
just
month
talked about it.
was.
Yeah, we got it.
I just gave it away, but we did already give it away.
That was in the.
He's like, I change my answers.
What do we got?
I just wrote December first.
You guys are both correct. I'm about to ask you.
We better be. I mean, we made it up.
December 1st. Both of you guys got it right.
I was gonna write
Good
30
job.
for shits and giggles.
Okay. You don't have to drink, but you can drink if you want to, Cass. What is your significant other's maiden name? Their mother's maiden name. I apologize.
Say what? That one.
I don't know if he knows this.
I have no clue.
But
Just
this
guess.
one's Babe, think of my brother.
Okay. Saedlo, what is your mother's maiden name?
Patricia Murphy.
Murphy is correct.
Good
Oh, Cassandra, what is your mother's maiden name?
Vickers.
Oh, Saedlo, you got a drink. Saedlo put up a big question mark.
He had no idea.
I should have known Vickers. What the hell? Actually, I didn't.
Okay. What is your significant other's grandmother's name? First name.
Oh, first. Okay.
Which one? Does it matter?
I mean, you're going to put up...
Have you ever told me this?
Babe, you know my grandma.
Oh shit.
So obviously you guys are
I'm
thinking of the same
I'm
grandma.
thinking of your other side. Jesus, you're right.
So,
One that he
so the one that you guys would think
yeah,
of
he
right
wasn't
away.
Specifics.
There's a grandmom and then there's the other grandmom. We all know that.
He is right. Most cases that is how you.
This isn't good.
Say hello. What do you got over there? Well, we gotta put a shot clock on. You got 10 seconds.
I got a blank.
10.
Why don't I know your grandma?
8.
Oh,
7.
Put the question mark, man. You did great last time.
4. 3. 1. Okay. Cassandra, what is your grandmother's first name?
Joan.
Joan. All right, say hello, Drake. You put a question mark on it.
Question mark? You sure?
Oh God.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Sayla, you got a drink.
I
And then
will drink.
Sayla, what is your grandmother's first name?
Irene.
That's correct. Cassandra's really carrying this team right now.
She's killing
Wait.
it. I know.
Funny story, real quick. Interlude. So I like the song "Come On Eileen," right? Where it's like "Come On Eileen."
Everyone does.
Chris
Here
thought it
we
was.
go.
Chris thought it was "Come On Ellen."
Hell, it doesn't even sound like that.
It was playing at
I
the
was
bar.
saying, yeah.
It was playing at the bar, and he was like, "I love this song," and I was like, "Yeah," and he was like, "Come on, Ellen." I was like, "It's not fucking Ellen."
It sounds nothing even like it.
So every time I hear Irene, I think of that song, and I'm like,
I was drunk at a bar, man. What do you want me to do?
That's great.
Okay, this is round 3, so this is gonna get a little more personal,
Jesus.
All right.
a little more salacious.
What is his religion?
What is your significant other's favorite sex position? Look, I have comments, but I'm gonna hold them until later. Should have put that noise on there.
One eternity
Let's go, say love.
I don't know the term. I'm just gonna say what it is.
Just draw a picture.
Oh, me so horny. Love you a long time.
Alright, Sailor, what do you got?
I can't
Alright.
think of the-
Oh, there's so many things I can be. What do you mean you don't
I
know?
don't know. I drew a block.
A block or a blank?
A blank.
He shot a blank. I mean,
Alright, I guess this is pretty. Alright, this is really. Alright. Cassandra, what is your favorite sex position?
Doggy style.
I'll give it to him. I'll give
That's
it to him.
it.
That's right.
That's
He
it.
put-
Wait, I want to see what does it look like.
He put from behind.
that's
It's
it,
right,
yeah.
it's
Yeah,
right.
it's still right.
Alright, Sayla, what is your favorite sex position?
On top.
What does that mean?
Me on top. What do you mean?
Well, top, like.
It means
Yes,
this.
it means what she
Okay,
put.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it. You guys are.
I'm simple with my terms.
Missionary.
Okay. Now this one.
I know what he likes.
This one, a little more controversial. I'll give you within 2 numbers. That's all I'm going to say before the question. How many people has your significant other had sex with?
Oh, we talked about this too.
That's a bit personal. What if they never talked about that?
They just said they did.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's supposed to get personal. What are you gonna do?
I gave them within 2 numbers. Within 2 people.
I think I'm right.
Sorry.
I gotta think. You know.
All right. Say low. How many people have you had sex with?
Seven.
That's within 2 numbers. She said 5.
You said within 2 numbers?
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't know that was gonna be so
Beautiful.
Be so low, but that's adorable. Cassandra, how many people have you had sex with?
What if he said 1?
That would suck for him.
Probably 4.
Okay.
All right, you guys are both.
You guys, he said 3.
Oh, good.
Probably 4. I feel like. Okay.
That was a good one.
All right, this one's gonna be. I don't think you guys are gonna get this, but let's see. Maybe you had this conversation. If you're significant,
Are you keeping score?
we'll keep. We're gonna
Oh,
play this back.
I was thinking, I hope that wasn't my job.
The score's gonna be up there. Saedlo's gonna edit this and put the score up top. If your significant other had to have sex with one person of the same sex, who would it be?
With the
What?
same sex.
Same sex.
Like their
That's a
man,
really hard
like their man
question.
crush, like
Yeah,
their
man crush or woman crush.
Okay.
That is a good.
What the fuck?
I mean, I have a guy in my head that I would bang.
Dude, don't be telling them.
I'm not gonna say that. I'll say the name afterwards. I mean, but every guy should want to. I mean, this guy's just so good looking.
Me?
No,
Talking about me?
No, it's definitely not you.
Ah. I thought I was.
I mean, you would let him kiss you at least. Like if you saw him, like you'd be like, all right, he gets a kiss. Maybe not a Frencher, but he gets a kiss.
I don't know.
You'll let him give you a European hello.
You got some over there, babe, yet?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank
You
you.
guys aren't gonna like my answer.
If it's not
The room's not gonna like the answer.
Yeah, and like I really.
I feel like I already know what she's gonna put up there.
I have no idea yet. I'm really slow with this. I gotta think a lot.
No.
Come on.
You tried to do it like he would answer, but that isn't acceptable.
Saedlo has to give a guy, and Cassandra has to give a girl.
A girl,
It's
for
fine.
my,
very
a girl for
specific.
my girlfriend. Let me think.
Don't think what you want. You gotta think.
That's what I'm stuck on. I gotta like think about what you would want.
Yeah, like she wants to do doggy. Stop doing missionary, man.
I saw that and I was like, oh, this is. I'm about to pull Chris here and just do a question.
I'm gonna give you guys 10 seconds. 10, 9,
You gotta do
8.
Mississippi's.
Mississippi's, they've had 30 seconds already.
You're right. Let's
3
speed it up.
minutes.
5 Mississippi's. Here it comes.
I don't know her name.
Oh my god, does he know anything?
Where did you find this one?
Doesn't know sex position, doesn't know females' names.
He bought me a book that was called like 100 Sex Positions.
And he only does 2 of them.
Oh,
What the fuck?
I want to get into that.
I don't know his name.
Good read.
Okay, I don't know who that is either, but let's see if he says that.
Yeah.
Do you know who that is?
Yeah, and I
no
kind of
idea.
would make love too.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
I don't think it's the person I think it is.
I don't know how to spell her name.
Nah, I'm just kidding. That's a.
Nobody can hear you. You're talking away from the mic.
I know. I'm just
Especially
a little
professional
uncomfortable
hip-hopper.
about it.
I want to know what Rob's answer would be.
All right.
after this for Chris.
Jesus. Okay.
Let him answer first. Cause
Okay, Saedlo, if you could have sex with one guy, who would it be? Come on, you could have not been thinking about this.
I can't lie. I haven't thought. I'm thinking of trying to think of what she said. I'm gonna say Little Dicky.
That's like your twin.
Saedlo looks just like Little Dicky with an afro.
He said exactly.
Oh, I thought she got
Cass,
it. Oh, I
drink.
thought I got it right.
You gotta drink, Cass.
Yo,
All right.
I thought of that when they first asked this question. I ain't even gonna lie. I thought he
The
would
first
say
thing that
that.
came in my head that she would.
All right, my answer.
Looks
by the
just
way-
like you. Exactly.
My answer, Chris Hemsworth. Come on now.
Who's that? Is that Captain America?
No, that's Thor.
Thor. Okay, I knew it was
Best
one of
looking
them.
guy in the world. He's Australian. Come on. He's a great dad. He goes surfing with his kids. All right.
Babe, I said the guy that would play Banshee. Or Stars and
Stars.
Anthony Starr or whatever.
Yeah.
That's a good guess.
He's like, I was fucking sick. All right, Cass. If you could have sex with one woman,
This
who would
is
it be?
definitely wrong.
Yeah, I know it's not what he wrote, but I would probably say Megan Fox.
That's a good guess.
What do you think he wrote then?
Babe, I thought of
I'll give you a
myself.
second
I
chance.
thought of myself, babe.
Oh, fuck.
Leaving breadcrumbs. Leaving cum crumbs.
Yeah. I don't know. Give me another hint. I want to guess this.
All right.
We actually
This isn't gonna count for points.
You
but
watched the movie.
Go for the gusto now.
trying to think of a hint without giving it away. She was one of my celebrity crushes.
I don't know, like Mila Kunis.
No, that was right.
It was right.
Yeah. No points, but
No points. That was a good.
congratulations.
Is there no more questions? This was fun.
Nope, there will be a leaderboard. Cameras paused. All right, let's get back into the regular podcast.
That was kind of fun. I'm not mad.
Just kind of. How could it have been better?
That was the first time I asked it. In the beginning, I didn't really have it down, but
No, it worked out well. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Back to
Some
the
of those
originally
questions
scheduled
were
program.
hard.
Some of the.
if you guys are,
We're back.
oh sorry.
Oh shit.
All right, back on. Sorry.
So anyway, that was pretty impressive to know that. The way she spit out the McDonald's thing.
Yeah.
Give
so
me another restaurant.
wait, do you guys? All right, Dunkin' Donuts. Do you guys drink coffee or no?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chris
we'll drink
loves
coffee.
Dunkin' Donuts. He goes there every
Oh
morning.
wait, what does he get?
He wants a large coffee with sweet cream. Sometimes he'll get the hash browns because he likes the hash browns, and
They're
then they'll
good,
always give him a bag of donuts, even though he doesn't really eat them.
A bag of donuts? How many donuts is in a bag?
Sweet cream and sugar in his coffee, please.
Yeah, but you just said a bag of donuts.
I don't know. He goes.
Is it a
there
hot
all the time.
coffee? Like you're not
Yeah, hot coffee.
hot coffee
Hot.
with sugar and cream?
Yes, sweet cream.
No,
and sugar.
you just gotta say medium coffee, cream and sugar, please.
Sweet cream.
I always have to change up. Like,
Is there a difference?
when I first started drinking coffee, I had to say different. Like I was like, oh, can I have like a medium iced coffee, black?
No,
They
he
did
doesn't
not
like
accept. They
iced
go
coffee.
medium black, medium iced black coffee. Like
Do you remember
they
when
say
we
things
used
different.
to go? Babe, do you remember when we used to go to Dunkin' Donuts like on our break, and I'd always get that strawberry.
Coolada.
Yes,
The
and it
Coolada.
would give me brain freeze, and I'd start crying, and he'd be like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I have brain freeze," and I'm like crying.
Yo, I never got a brain freeze in my life.
I don't
Dude,
believe
drink
you.
a Coolada.
I get
like,
one in my chest, not my brain.
Dude,
I've never had a brain
That's
freeze.
You've never had a brain
I've
freeze.
never in my life experienced a brain freeze.
Next podcast, I'm bringing a pint.
Bring it. I eat ice cream
No.
quick, bro.
No,
Always
what's your favorite?
did.
What's your favorite water ice?
Water ice?
Yeah,
I like the chocolate water ice from Rita's, like with the ice cream
that's
in
so
it.
fat.
The
That's so
gelati.
you,
The
though.
gelati.
Gelati, yeah.
you
I'm
gotta
getting
bring
you-
him a Coolada.
I'm getting him a pint
swear.
of chocolate water ice next time.
That's awesome. Should I say other things I like?
You have to eat it fast.
Because if you're gonna bring, I love chicken cutlets. I had them today. I made dinner for I
Bro.
came chicken cutlets.
Bro, what's
So,
gonna happen
like,
is
bring that.
I'm gonna bring a pint of it, and you're gonna eat it as fast as you can.
I will, and I probably eat half it quick. You'll be impressed. Like, damn.
And you don't get a brain freeze.
I want to see this.
I
for
never
real.
got a brain
Right?
freeze.
Dude, my
coming
brain,
next time,
I
too.
freeze
Yeah,
so fast.
We're
and
coming
I
to the
eat ice
sesh.
cream and everything quick. Like I'm a quick eater with that kind of stuff. Cause I know.
I know. He
I
drops
don't
everything.
fucking play around with that shit. You feel what I'm saying, guys?
There's no way.
This
good.
is like a challenge.
Do you
Yeah,
remember
I wanna
that?
see how-
Do you remember the ice cream sandwich I just ate? No, because I did it so quick.
we
I'm
didn't
quick.
even see it.
But there's
you
no
know I
way.
ate
I
one?
didn't know you ate one. To be honest, I
Exactly.
didn't know.
I'm like quick.
I have to see this next time we come here. Next podcast,
All right.
you're gonna eat a shitload of
I'm
water
looking
ice.
forward to it.
There's no. I get.
You might catch me on a Saturday now. You're talking crazy.
Rob, like tomorrow
That's the
night,
only way we
here.
get Robbie to do a podcast on a Saturday is a lot of water ice.
Yes, that might do it.
Wait, if you get a gelati, is that the water ice, or ice cream? Water ice cream?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you get chocolate on chocolate?
No, I get vanilla ice cream.
Okay, I was gonna say you're just out of control now.
Yeah,
They
I
have
like a little bit of balance.
5-layer gelati now.
Oh
yeah,
my
that's right.
freaking gosh!
Where
Should
at?
we
So
cut this
delicious.
short and go?
Can we just go?
Rita's.
Hey, what
What's
time they
the
open
5
till?
layers?
It's 9:30.
Custard,
10
ice,
maybe?
custard, ice. Is that 5 years?
Whatever it is.
Custard,
Is there
ice.
toppings
Custard.
though, or is it
I
just?
get it.
Yeah, I mean you could put
Yeah, whipped
custard
cream
on.
and
or
cherry.
I don't know if like there's
toppings on
toppings
it.
were like different things.
No.
That's on
it's
its own
just
layer.
Custard, ice, custard, and
Okay.
then whatever toppings you want. Delicious.
Yes, it sounds like it.
I'm a milkshake guy. Huh?
I'll eat that too. I don't fuck around with them either. I eat them quick.
All right, I'm excited to watch you eat all this. And
All right.
what are you gonna eat? A pint?
I'm gonna bring a lot.
You should
'cause I
bring,
wanna
you
see
should bring
this.
the half gallon or
Don't
whatever
go
it
too
is.
crazy, because I mean it doesn't hurt to have. Here, get
Get as much as you
as
can
much
get.
as you can fit in that freezer in there. All right?
You have a freezer over there?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm pretty
And a
excited.
fridge if we eat it quick enough. We just gotta cool it down for a minute.
All right.
All right.
So,
Anyway.
all right. Let's get into. You guys both missed some questions, so let's get into the romantic foul of the week.
Okay.
Romantic foul.
One eat.
Wrong
Jesus, Robbie.
one. We were on a game show earlier.
Cut. that Samuel Jackson?
It does look like Samuel Jackson. I'm Samuel Jackson.
There is snakes on the
I can't hear nothing on that. You gotta restart it now, Rob.
Just let me eat you
Oh
one time.
Rob.
Just let, for all y'all beautiful women.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? Just let me eat you one time. Just let me eat you one time, and I guarantee you're gonna ask me to stay to your house. You gonna sleep for 3 days, my baby. Guess what? I can show you what time it is. Sure enough, I tell you, they got a man up above. I can cook for you, clean up your house. You heard me? You see, when you come home, listen. When you come home, baby, you just gotta jump in the tub with all them bubbles. Guess what? I'm with you 100%. Get with that ball. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna make you cry.
Are you gonna show us?
Ay, ay, ay.
How you gonna be, son?
I'm gonna make you cry, girl.
What a lighter, boy.
I'm telling you.
Boy,
Listen,
hey.
I ain't nothing nice. You hear me? I'm federal. Once I touch your booty.
That's where it stops.
All right, Cassandra. Now, what is he doing for you? Is he?
He's doing it all.
Hey, I'm ready to go.
I mean, if he's gonna make you cry and sleep for 3 days, you know what I would do to sleep for 3 days?
Dude, let's go.
What the fuck?
I would do a lot to sleep for my dream vacation is to just be able to be in a coma. I tell Ashley this all the time. I just want to be in a coma.
Don't say that. You just want to sleep for a while.
I don't think she likes that very much.
I'm about it. Oh.
Justin's left. He's
Oh,
done.
I thought he was going to make out with this girl, and he's just like, let me check the camera.
I gotta make sure it's recording.
That would've been
I just
cute.
I was nervous for a second because I've been drinking that I didn't start the camera to record.
Oh, I think I lost my beer.
Robbie hasn't had a beer. Hold on.
Let's get Robbie
I've
a
misplaced
beer.
my alcoholic drink.
He's like the
No
beer
man
that
should
I,
be without
I
a beer.
didn't drink much of it. I don't
that I don't like.
Wait, is that Robbie's first beer?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
I've been drinking it.
Are you not a fan of the homegrown?
I forgot about it, honestly.
All right, let's get back into the clip.
I lost it. I don't think I had it the whole
He was
game
thinking
show.
about ice cream.
I don't think.
All right.
You can
And
put
frozen
that. You can
custard.
put that in ice cream.
I'll try it.
Has Saedlo ever made you sleep for 3 days from sex?
No, but like 8 to 10
I'll
hours.
admit that.
Which is good for us.
We had some pretty good slumbers
We
after
accept
sex. We
Yeah.
with the back position and the front position.
I mean,
It's
like,
crazy.
sex plus brandy wine equals 12 hours at least.
Yeah, that was actually our second date, by the way.
Brandy
wine?
wine?
Brandy
That's a
wine.
good second
Went
date.
home,
That's a great
shit,
second
yeah.
date.
Wait, what was the
and
first
if
date?
Ice cream.
I was gonna say you guys like alluded to ice cream, but you didn't say you guys went for ice
I don't
cream.
know if I said it yet, but I love ice cream. Shit is good.
Do you guys remember your first date?
Yes, I do actually, and it was not ice cream. It was Applebee's.
Wow,
And
fucking liars.
Chris forgot his wallet at not at.
He's good.
He forgot his wallet, right?
That's me.
So the waitress comes over and she goes,
You're that
"Can I
guy.
get you guys some drinks?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll just have a water with lemon, please." And Chris is like, "What do you have on draft?" "Okay, can I get a Bud Light?" And she goes, "Do you have any ID?" And he's like, "I'm sorry, I forgot my wallet, but like, I was just here last week. You remember me, right? Like, I was just here
Did I give the
last
speech?
week." Didn't even say like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry, I forgot my wallet. Like, let's leave so I can go get it." He's
I'm a
just
big
like,
deal.
Yeah, he's like,
You know
"Give
me.
me my beer. I was here last week."
Were you
so
drunk?
I'm a stewed dude.
Nah.
No, he was
Completely
just
sober.
like,
I actually got a little scared. I had to call somebody at the house, and they were like, "Yeah, your wallet's in the couch."
yeah, he called
Like,
like,
all right.
yeah.
Wait, so you went there? Who paid for the meal?
Me,
then?
because he didn't have his wallet.
On the
got
first
He
date?
did that shit on purpose.
First
date,
date.
Mm.
And I mean,
I
like,
thought I lost
Classic.
her after that. I really
That
did.
should have said everything you needed to know, girl. You got to get out of this relationship. I'm telling
You
you right
don't
now.
need this.
I know, and I wasn't.
Now she's
20
He's probably still like that.
I wasn't 21 at the time, so like, I don't know, like, not that I wasn't drinking. That's what I'm getting at, but like. And he's sitting at this table and he's like begging the waitress. He's like, "You remember me, right? I was just here last
Did I
week.
beg?
You remember
When
me."
you say waitress, it was a waiter, right? And
No,
he was like,
it was-
"I'll suck your dick."
No, it was
Give
a
me a
waitress.
beer, please.
And like Chris knows everybody. Like we can't go somewhere without him knowing somebody. So like I think he knew this waitress, and he's like, "You remember us in like chem class?" And she's like Saedlo, right? And he's like, "Yeah, that's me. And I was like, Jesus Christ, like, this man really wants a beer.
Did he get a beer?
Yeah, he got a beer.
I got the beer.
He got a
Worked
beer.
hard for it.
He got a
I did.
beer and a free meal. And then 6 years later,
What?
here we are.
Here we are.
How did you do that?
Oh no, she bought it.
She bought it.
I did.
I was gonna say, what did you do? Like
My sugar mama.
He forgot his wallet. I mean, he really did forget his wallet.
Yeah.
I thought elephants
Is
never
that like
forget.
a test you do with all the girls
Don't
you first
elephants
meet?
never
What's
forget?
that?
Do you do that with every girl you first meet? Forget the wallet.
Yeah,
on the first date?
it's a
See
common
how they
thing.
act?
Yeah, and he's like,
usually I
let me
do.
see
That's how I
who
read them.
stays.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, it all starts
I just
from
want to
there.
make sure she'll be there when I'm broke. You know what I mean? If
It worked.
shit goes
It-
bad, she's gonna be there.
It
still.
worked. So.
Yeah.
Here we are 6 years later.
And I'm still paying.
No, he does.
He hasn't paid for a meal yet.
No.
We actually are extremely equal with
Yeah.
how we pay for things in general.
Yeah.
Trips, food.
Yeah.
Like, do you guys like? All right, so like, if you guys go out on Tuesday, does she pay, and then on Wednesday you pay, kind of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but does she get like the breakfast and then you get the dinner thing?
No,
Like, you're still
because-
paying more. You know what I mean? Like, she got breakfast, but she
Knows
just
how
had
to pick
eggs.
'em.
Sometimes, you know,
No.
I will be honest. I think sometimes she'll throw the down payments down on the trips we take, and I'll just like pay on it.
Yeah.
But I do pay for a lot of dinners
Yeah.
more, so she might push a little bit more money out by just from large quantities
Yeah,
at a
but
time.
also we eat a lot.
Well, you know, we do eat a lot,
eat
so.
Too much for two people. Like we got breakfast from Nifty 50s the other day, and it was $40. I was like $40 for breakfast.
For breakfast, yeah. It's
Yeah.
Nifty 50s is so good though. Not
Did
a
you get a lot
sponsor.
of
Should be a
stuff?
sponsor.
Love it.
Should
I
be
mean-
a sponsor.
I could eat
Nifty 50s.
No, why didn't you write that down for my?
Because you didn't even guess that anyway,
know.
so it doesn't matter.
If there's anything we eat the most, it's Nifty 50s.
Yeah, Chris loves their spicy cheese fries.
Is anybody more on the double dog or more on the homegrown?
I'll have the homegrown.
Saedlo.
Saedlo.
Oh, they're both good.
Which one do you want? We have one of each left.
What do you want me to say? They're good.
I don't care. I really don't. You know me. I'll take that. Is that just sitting over there?
Yeah, so, all right.
Look like it was.
Back at it. All right. So where do you guys see your? All right. So what, Cassandra? What do you want out of this relationship? Like, do you think it's gonna go to marriage and kids, or do you think it's gonna go
Yeah, absolutely.
to more dogs?
I mean, it really depends timeline wise, but definitely marriage and kids in the future. And
How soon? Like, when you're like, I want kids. Yeah. You have a year. So every girl or guy
Yes.
has a year where like, I want a kid by this age.
yeah, I always, not always, but recently I've said 30. So that would be 4 years for me.
You're 26, so
Mhm.
he's
He would
29.
be, yeah.
Be-
He'd be like 33 or 34.
Numbers, huh?
A little above what I wanted, but
Yeah,
I'll
he
take
wanted
it.
to
Meet
get
in the
by
middle.
30.
So 30.
You know, we
28
should.
for
Rob's
her.
right. We should be
Meet
in the middle.
It's
28.
fair.
So 2 more years.
I always
29?
said 30.
Couple years,
And
yeah.
I end up doing a little sooner.
Did you hit? You're 29, right?
29, yeah.
Yeah, so
I always
you're
said
close
32.
enough.
I was close.
Yeah.
She always said 28.
She wanted 28.
Are you guys the same
Yeah.
age?
She's like 6 months older.
I was gonna
than
say
me.
she's older, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Ooh.
So do you guys want to get married beforehand?
Yes, only because I don't want kids at our wedding.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Yeah. So.
That's smart. I didn't think about that.
So all right. So would you rather get married or have a kid? If you only had one option in your life, Cassandra, you answer.
Wait, like one or the other. Like
Yeah,
I
only
could get
one or the
married,
other.
or I could have a kid.
Yeah, that's the only 2 options.
I'd rather have a kid.
Saedlo?
I was thinking the same thing because once you lived with each other for so long, it's almost like you're married.
Yeah,
You just
right.
get-
I was
get the
really
kid.
banking on the 7-year common law in PA, but apparently they got rid of that.
I
so
did it
like,
all at the
I'm
same time.
Shit out of luck.
You
I know.
did do it all together,
I
man.
banged
You
that
did.
shit all out real quick.
You did. You just wrapped it all up in a year.
Wait,
man.
I was so excited because I knew that you guys were gonna get engaged because.
I think we were engaged for a year.
Was
but
it that long?
he had told me when you were planning it, I was like, oh my god, that's so exciting. So I was like refreshing Facebook all day that day. And like you guys had gotten engaged. I'm like, oh my god, so cute. And then like, I don't know, like 6 or 9 months later, she's like, we're married and pregnant. And I'm oh my god, I love it.
Yeah, Robbie, how did you get married? Because I don't remember this.
Yeah, no one really went. Just my family.
You did courthouse?
No, we went to a place called Yerkes.
I mean, what is that for people
It's
that
like
don't know what
a-
Yerkes is?
It's like a place you're set up to do. You know, like people get married in Vegas all the time.
Yeah.
It's like something set up kind of like that, but it's around here.
Just taking the Vegas out. I got you.
Are you guys gonna plan on like like a?
When the baby got a little older, we were gonna have a reception and throw a party
Yeah.
and renew our vows and stuff.
I think it's smarter to put the money into the house or money into whatever you're doing.
Yeah, we already
and
had
then
a house.
later
We were all set up,
when you're together, like you're married 5 years or 10 years, then have that like that anniversary / wedding thing. I think that's.
And we didn't like mess up and have a baby. We said we wanted to stop taking birth
You
control.
talked about it.
And I was ready. I was like, if it happens, it happens. I'm ready.
Yeah, of
And
course.
it happened in like quick.
That was quick.
Yeah, it did happen.
We didn't expect it to happen that quick, but we were cool with it.
How soon
Like,
did it happen? I can't remember. I know it was.
It was in like a month. After she stopped taking, After she stopped taking birth control, she was pregnant in like a month.
I remember.
Which is really surprising because it usually takes a while.
I gotta double check, but probably a month or two at the
Well,
most.
Robbie's Puerto Rican, so that shit slides out of him
Yeah,
fast.
but this just goes back to the fact that like for like the three of us, like things have just happened the way they're supposed to happen.
Yeah.
You know, like they both said they were like ready to move out.
I get it. I got a divorce. Shit. Coming at me hard. Order in the court. Jesus Christ.
I'm so excited for you to use that.
Saedlo's been looking at this fucking gavel the whole
When
time.
is he gonna
He's
do
like,
it?
when is he gonna fucking drop the hammer? And right now, Cassandra, that's fucked up. Come low blow.
Out of here, dude.
My girlfriend's here. My puppy's here. We don't need to bring up the past.
My
We're moving on.
14
Sour
minutes away.
subject. Sour subject.
Wow, wow. All right, so you guys want to get married or have a baby in 2.5 years. So you got Saedlo, where's the ring?
4 years.
We agreed to meet in the middle.
Yeah, there was an agreement in the middle. Where were you in this order? Where was I'm gonna overuse it now because
I'll
Saedlo was
give her
waiting.
the advantage of like 3 years. 3 years.
Okay, so Saedlo, where's the ring?
Like 2 years better.
So you
Well,
would
I like 2 years better.
What are you waiting on? What's the wait? Like we're all where we want to be.
We both talked about this, and I think that we have a mutual agreement that we're not gonna put out there.
Yes.
Whoa! There's no secrets.
That's not fun.
You want to tell you a secret? You can tell me your secret.
Sure.
No, you can't. No, I don't. I don't believe you now. Cover the microphone.
It's okay. It's okay if they don't want to.
Come on.
It's gonna happen. We got our 4-year thing going.
Got a 4-year plan?
I'm
Is this
excited,
is this
though.
Big Daddy?
No, I'm excited because I'm gonna put him on blast for a second. But he's always clowned like other engagements, and he'll be like, "Oh, that's like too weak," or like that wasn't enough. So like,
Wait, what do you say about my?
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
You
I
did
don't-
yours
what
at
did
the-
I clown?
He's
No,
saying
you
he clowns
clown,
other
like,
people's
I clown other
engagement.
people's. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
I went to Longwood Gardens. Big deal. Like you don't like it?
No, he never clowned yours.
I
I,
know, I'm
mean,
just
not like people that we know, but just like shit that you see like on Facebook,
yeah.
on YouTube.
Other
And he-
people.
Yeah, and he'll be like, "That's dumb."
I mean,
like,
nobody talks
that's-
more shit on my marriage than my present girlfriend.
Actually, should.
I'm sure
I
your ex
mean,
does too.
She
but-
loves. I mean, who gives a fuck what she says?
But no, so
she
like
loves
I'm
fucking up.
really expecting like something big. Like you better fucking.
Well, yeah, I like to
Put
go
out
all out,
for it.
whether it's just a little thing. Anyway, I
Yeah.
I really do like.
The romancer, huh?
I like to picture
Yes.
myself a romancer. Yeah.
I mean, do you have like money saved for a ring?
So
do you
like
have,
he better jump out of a plane. and,
He's
like,
got some shit.
I'm still saving. It's still like a building.
Yeah,
bank
but we
account,
had to take a
yeah.
pause because we bought a deck.
We did do some housework.
Yeah.
So.
I know about that.
Oh yeah, this guy right here built it for
I
me.
think I did.
Commercial break. Any construction needs, please hit up Robbarnabei and Sons Construction.
That's Tom Barnaby and
Yeah,
Sons. But
I'm the
Shit.
son.
actually,
Tom Barnaby's and Son Construction for all. No job is too small or too big.
That was a good cue.
No, but seriously, like we've been talking about our deck since we moved into the house. So to finally have that has been like a huge, like
It's nice too. You guys
all
put
I
lot of
want is a
stuff on.
fence.
And
My
we-
dream is a fence with a pool.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say we're currently
God,
talking
don't
about
even-
a pool. So
Yeah, don't even talk about pool.
we're talking
are
about a
tough.
pool now.
I want like you guys gonna get the circular
Pool, yeah.
one,
Huh?
like the circular one.
Yeah,
that's
like
what we're
the
looking
above
at.
ground.
Yeah. We're gonna. What I'm looking at is getting the fence first, and then after that, I'm just gonna put the pool in, and then I don't care what everyone else said. Like
Yeah.
I don't want a permit for that. I should have to put a permit up for everything I do.
That's why we're so
that's
different,
how it
though.
works.
Like,
It sucks,
I
though,
look
yeah.
at the ordinances, I look at the regulations, and Chris is like, fuck that, man.
I look at
Like,
the
we don't-
neighbors and see if they're gonna complain.
Chris
or
is
not.
like, we don't have a 6-foot fence. No problem. I'm like, but it's ordinance. Look here, 32A, section B.
You can get away with the shit though. If you, just do it
You gotta
quiet.
talk to your neighbors, man. That's all you gotta do. See if they're all right with it, right? Because if they're the ones who are gonna call it on you.
But if you got a corner house in Delco,
and
bro,
then Chris is
you
like,
got
You're
a
not
tough
in a good
situation.
location. Yeah, your
You
shit's
got a
too-
tough situation.
Chris,
You're right there.
loves
I'm stuck in a
using
house that I
examples.
didn't want.
I what?
Love using other examples. He's like, but Simcox doesn't have a 6-foot fence. And I was like, I don't fucking care what Simcox has. The rules said 6-foot fence. That's what we're getting.
Slim dicks, huh?
Yeah, he has a pool. Actually, I just found out last week he hasn't had it for a year.
Because you have a 6-foot fence.
Wait, where does he still live at home, or what is he doing?
He still is at home. Yeah.
They've always had
He
a
was
pool.
bouncing jobs around a little bit, but he's home. He's working. I was actually just floating down in Brandywine with him last Sunday.
Oh, so you were Robbie, did you get a Evite or an invitation?
I don't remember.
I knew
now.
this was coming. Yeah,
I
come on,
remember
let's
that.
go.
So all right, so
I don't
where
remember that.
where was that?
No one.
When did I
I don't
tell?
even think I was invited.
It's not freaking right, man.
Yo,
So
all right.
Saedlo's going down there with a guy with a slim dick and not inviting anybody.
Let me explain myself. I
yeah,
worked
please explain.
He did not
From-
organize it.
from 1:30 Saturday night, I should say afternoon, to 10 o'clock at night.
Nobody cares.
Went home, slept for 3 hours, went back to work at 3:30. Justin Brunk, our buddy, who organized the trip, found me and said, you got any floats? We're going down to Brandywine. Let's go. I said, I'm in.
And
showed up.
At what time was this?
I'm in.
At what time was the
I was
invite?
like, damn, I get done work at 9 o'clock for a change. I'm going.
At what time was the invite?
I understand.
7:30 something.
So you know me and Ashley wake up about 6 o'clock every day.
I wouldn't have been
I know-
able to
I
go.
know her,
You
so
guys
so-
go to bed so early.
Yeah.
We have a. You know what?
Don't say wait.
She sits in bed and just stares at
I
Twitter
know.
or
Last
whatever she
weekend
does.
when we went out, and
you watch
she was like,
Banshee
"Yeah,
yet?
like we're in bed by 8 or 9." I'm like, Jesus, that is
Should.
so
Yeah,
fucking
you gotta,
early.
you gotta watch Banshee, bro. You're not watching that?
I love that Rob watched Banshee because well, we can bring that topic.
This is a top-notch show. It's slept on.
When we can release.
There's
how
a
about
lot
this?
of there's a lot of sex.
Oh, no. I'm pulling
like
the strings
that.
now because I'm the video editor.
How about this? When we release the first video, when we can release the first video,
You have two lined up.
but we both know that it takes longer than 2 weeks for you to edit a video.
I'm getting
You
better.
have,
aren't I?
how many do you have on the? How
He's
many,
busy.
I
He works
really
6
only
days a
have
week.
Ash and Jim Judge, and we know about Jim Judge for pushing him off the last.
All this guy has is a dog. He doesn't get it.
He
He just doesn't get it.
so when
You
we
have two.
when we
You know
have
what I
three, when we have 3 videos edited and done, which we should have now.
We do.
We have 2 Tremaines and we have Corey and Bray.
Your fam, yeah.
Then I can start hyping the video, but I need to have all 3 of those put into YouTube.
Yeah, the people don't want to hear about this.
I want to release the videos right now.
But
Sometimes
this
it's
isn't
good
the
to have some
content of the
behind the
show.
scenes in the scenes. You know what I mean? Let people know what's going on, how we work.
Damn people.
We take a while. We're all full-time employees and part-time podcasters, and Cassandra's holding that. What is going on? Oh my God!
She has something serious to say. Let her.
I want to
say it.
get back into me and Chris because that's.
Okay.
All right, what do you want to talk about?
Let's
Go
go
ahead.
back.
Talk about you and Chris.
Chris wants to talk about his Father's Day present because he is a dog dad.
I love my
different.
Father's Day present.
What is
It
it?
was better than
No, babe,
Christmas.
you got to talk about the first one.
I'll go
that
in
you've
order. I'll go in
seen,
order. I'll go in
And then
order.
the second one that you got, and then the third
Just so
one.
you know, the best is last. And you guys are gonna be. You're gonna
He's
be a little.
really
well,
wanted to talk about
I know.
this.
Yeah, I know. Judge knows the second.
And wait.
gift.
Let me preface this by saying that Chris is very to himself. He doesn't really talk about his personal life, especially to other people, especially to people at work. And that's what I'm going to say about that.
That's okay.
And what she's getting at is I was so excited to tell people at work about it.
Okay.
So my first gift, typical dad gift. I got a
How
lawnmower.
many gifts is there?
Three.
Three gifts.
So I got a lawnmower.
2 dogs, 3 gifts.
You got a
He's
lawnmower?
a dog dad. I got 2.
Well, one of them you'll know
two are
is
from the dog
her.
and one's from me
Yes.
because he's my daddy.
You'll know.
Oh.
Doing that doggy style. Huh? Only when she wants to.
Yes.
I'll
But
need
all
that
right,
later.
so I got a lawnmower. Love it. You know, I bought a weed whacker and a blower the other day, all that electronic shit. So now I
Ryobi?
got.
All battery.
Yes,
that's
so
right.
it connects.
the
You got the
same thing.
lawnmower one?
Yeah.
All battery operated.
Haven't
Not the
built-
lawnmower, no. I got a gas lawnmower.
Well, she just got me the
the battery
connect
one.
the battery one. So super excited. right away.
cool.
And that was on the dining room table when I seen it, all wrapped up in balloons and shit. And then she shows her cell phone in my face. I get on July 3rd, my kegerator will be delivered.
Oh my god!
Stole that from you.
I feel like me and you talked about
Yes,
this.
We did, yeah.
We talked about either.
And I told him that. I was like, I asked my mom and sister, should I get you a lawnmower kegerator? And they said lawnmower. And then I asked Ash and Judge, should I get him a lawnmower kegerator? And they said kegerator. So I was like, fuck, I'll just get them both.
Well, we said to only buy one thing. We were very specific.
I know you were.
There was no gray area there.
No, because I ordered the kegerator and wasn't coming in time. So I was like, fuck, like, I'll just go and buy the lawnmower. Like, fuck it. Like, whatever.
She does spoil me. But anyway, so that's gift number 2. Now, gift number 3, should I just tell him first or lead it up with an explanation?
Blowjob.
Blowjob.
Well, if you want to say that, we got 4 gifts.
So wait, Father's Day was when Chris was like, babe, I'm going to go float down the Brandywine. Like, do you care? And I was like, no, not at all. Like, do your thing. And the float down Brandywine takes like at least 8 hours. And he texted me around noon and was like, hey, babe, we're getting on the water now. So I'm like, okay. And so then it's like 7:30. I haven't heard from him. I'm like starting to get a little worried because there's always shit that goes wrong.
Always a catastrophe at the Brandywine.
Rob knows. Rob lost some car keys down there.
I've been there. A few things
He almost
happened
fucking
there.
I lost a
died
toenail
last time
there.
he went.
Oh, yeah. Can you tell him that story? Because I'd rather you tell him.
I was like, all right, like
Side story here. Let's.
yeah, I was like 7:45. I'll wait until I start getting panicked, and then 7:45.
What is the third present?
And well, hold on. So finally, he texts me and was like, "Babe, like I'm on my way home." I'm like, "Okay, cool." He doesn't care until like 9:30, so he opens up all of his other gifts, and then he's like, "I'm gonna go shower." I'm like, "Okay, I have one more present for you. I'll wait till you go upstairs."
Okay.
So
I
Better be a blowjob.
no,
Well,
he's
that was the
ready
fourth
for the
present.
shower.
She back when she was saying, I don't know if it was on film or not, but she had the same poster board that you just had.
Yeah, like the trifold.
She did say she bought it $9.97.
Yeah,
I don't think it was on camera.
All right, so either way, she bought some poster board. Let's just say
and some red paint.
Some red paint. So she got naked, covered her
wow.
whole lower back behind in red paint, and made me an artwork of her back lower half, and I can't wait to frame it and throw it on my wall.
Hold on. Now, was this just like, how long? All right, so it's the same.
Yeah, it's literally like.
Can you hold that up, please?
What are you gonna do when he? What the hell are you gonna do when he's really a dad?
I know. Right?
Is this
you
just
set the
like
bar
farts?
high.
Yeah, it really
Like,
looks
did
like.
you spray a bunch around, or was it like a bunch of butts?
No,
No,
it's
it's
just
one.
one. So it's like.
I
if
could
you
probably
were-
put the picture up right here.
Yes, put it the picture here.
No, so it's like if you were to like sit down, right, and like say if you were like lounging.
How
on
did
the
you do it?
beach.
Don't say.
So like.
How did you do it?
Let's let her get on the table real quick.
Not me personally, because I can't take credit for this because I saw it on TikTok. But you
That's
paint your whole like
Uh-huh.
ass, right? And then you paint one of your legs, like literally from the thigh down to the ankle. And then you paint one of your feet. So you're like lounging on the board. So it's like your ass, your right thigh, and
Yeah,
then your
because it's a big
foot.
poster board. Yeah.
And then you paint your hand and you put that back as if you're like sitting down posing, you know, like 1 foot out, like 1 foot bent as if you're like sitting.
Like lounging, yeah.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Lounge posing, yeah.
So do you like? All right, so Saedlo, you're a
That's
butt guy then? Like,
crazy.
do you have a big butt? I've actually
love
never.
Butt.
I've actually
I
never
prefer
checked out your
butts
butt.
over boobs.
No, I have
really
no
do.
idea because Cassandra has a big butt.
I don't believe you.
I never looked. I've never looked.
It's like, I'm a
She's literally always sitting down, so I have no idea what her
That's
butt
true.
looks like.
I know, it's because I'm wearing camouflage pants. You can't see my.
Yeah, she chose camouflage for a reason.
She's invisible.
Duh.
So Saedlo's a big butt guy.
That's pretty
we
cool.
talked about this
That's
before,
a
I
cool
think.
gift.
No,
Robbie's a butt guy too.
This is like really.
We share that too?
I mean, yeah, I guess I'd say it was. Yeah.
Hey, boob or butt guy. All right, you either have an egg
gotta
cup or D
I
cup.
guess I'm
I
a
mean, you could say both, but everybody always leans
kind of
towards
both,
something
but I
else.
lean towards butt, but kind of both.
Yes, yeah. I mean, if
I have a
anybody
butt,
didn't
so I
say
don't care
both-
about it. I mean, and I have a great ass, babe.
Anyway.
she's. I don't know why she's mad at me, but right
So
now
that's
she's
the
mad.
third gift.
Right now she's mad. at me.
Yeah, which is like.
Wait, hold on,
really
I just want to ask my girlfriend something. Do I have a nice butt?
You do have a nice
Okay,
butt.
thank you.
Yeah.
I could have told
I
you
will
that.
put my butt up against anyone in the room.
No, but
My butt is as big as Ashley's boobs are, and she has triple A's, triple D's.
she does have really nice boobs.
Triple
Your
A's,
girlfriend has a very nice rack.
Why is she mad at me?
It was the way he
You were just looking away.
Don't worry,
No, but,
Ash.
like-
I'll edit that out for you.
The only
Such an
reason
asshole,
why,
Justin.
I allow him
made
to
him
talk
host?
about it.
I'm in the house. Me and Robbie both hosts.
No, the only reason why I allow Chris to talk about this gift is because he's very like to himself. He doesn't really talk about like our relationship or anything like that. But the next day he texts me and he's like, "Babe, can you please send me that beautiful picture of your ass that you made?" And I'm like, "Why?" And he's like, "I was telling people at work." And I'm like, "Why?"
Rob,
Because we both worked at ShopRite, so like we both know who
Yeah.
he's like talking
you
to.
physically know the people.
And I'm
yeah.
like, babe, like I don't want you showing this picture. And I said
I
to
love
him,
this gift.
when I gave it to him, I was like, I don't want you hanging it up in your room because we have 3 bedrooms, so it's like one is ours, one is his, one is mine. And I was like, I don't want you hanging it up in the room. Like you're gonna have people over there gonna look at it and they're gonna be like, what is this? And then you're gonna be explaining.
My girlfriend's butt.
And
Isn't
I'm
it
just
awesome?
like,
Come
I
on.
don't
That's a good
want you
point.
seeing
3
it.
rooms.
It's art though. It's okay.
I mean,
It's
yes,
art.
it is
It's
art.
exotic
but
art.
Wait. The reason why I wanted to make this is because he hung this picture up in our bedroom that I fucking hate. And, like, he told me before, but he'll deny it. He said his ex-girlfriend drew the picture, and I hate it.
Wait, no, because a judge already knows what the picture is.
It's a fucking rabbit on top of a house. Like, it's the ugliest picture I've ever seen in my life.
Wait, what
And
picture are you talking about?
The one
I was
that's...
gonna say, what the fuck? I don't know anything about rabbits on a house.
You talking about the guy?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So I stole it from Taylor's house.
Because
it was that guy.
Taylor.
Oh, Taylor.
Well, I'm gonna have to bleep that out, but yeah, Taylor.
I know her.
He told me
Oh,
that.
so you know where you dumbass.
the.
I thought
Like-
he was fucking with it.
No, he
I don't know.
told
I
me
don't
one
remember.
time
I'm terrible
that
with names.
his ex-girlfriend drew it, and I said, "This is kind of weird to be having in our bedroom. Like, I don't really like this picture." So I was
Wait,
like,
why did she draw you a picture?
Oh,
No, he,
we're
like,
not talking
stole
about the
it from the
same
house.
picture.
"Yes, we are.
Oh, okay.
The black and white picture."
I agree.
Is that how all arguments go?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
You win.
She always wins. I'm
Babe,
just
the
saying.
one that I do not like, the one that's hanging up like right outside of your closet.
Yeah, that's the one. That's Taylor. They both know.
It's a fucking dude with the rabbit that's wearing a hat.
He's got a
I think I know this picture.
He's got a banjo and he's got some rabbits on
Wait,
the
so
chest.
she drew you a picture?
I know it.
Horrible.
I know it.
I like exotic art.
Well, now you have a piece that you can hang up in the bedroom, but instead he wants to fucking hang it up in our living room where my First of all, he was like, "Can I post this?"
Excuse me.
He was like, "Babe, can I post it on Facebook?" And I was like, "No, my fucking grandfather is your friend on Facebook. You're not posting my ass."
Well,
on
let me just say, her
Grandpa's
grandfather.
on Facebook?
Yeah, her grandfather likes to send me nudes of.
Himself?
I knew that I was gonna say. I was trying to beat that, but no.
Trying to beat what? His dick? What are you trying to beat, bro?
I should say memes of just naked chicks, and I want to share it with her because I think it's funny. But
Her grandpa.
Yeah.
Her grandpa sends me memes with like straight up naked chicks. Some are like good looking, some are just fat and go along with the meme. But that was cute, guys.
Yeah, it was.
But no, I thought it was very funny because in my mindset, I was like, this picture will replace the one in our bedroom that I don't like. And then I give it to him and he's like, I want to tell the world.
Instead, I want to hang it up in the bedroom I share with
Yeah.
all my friends. So.
Yeah, like the bedroom that like
We're putting this in the
everyone
bar.
comes into.
All right, wait.
Exactly.
All right, Robbie, how many bedrooms do you have at your house?
3.
Here we go.
Now, do you have your own bedroom and she has her own bedroom? Like, how does this work?
No, I have a baby.
I'm not. I didn't
There's
know
3
that.
bedrooms. The baby has a bedroom. One's for storage and one's our room.
So you use your extra for storage.
Yeah, because we have no storage. I don't have a basement.
You don't
So
have
he
an
just
attic?
has the same amount of rooms as us.
Babe, what do
You
you think
have
about
rooms
you
up-
having a bedroom and me having a bedroom?
Wait, hold on.
You have enough.
I kind of remember
Why
you're
not?
upstairs and you
What else
have
you doing
multiple
with it?
bedrooms.
Yeah, I have multiple.
I mean, honestly, it works though.
I was trying
Just
to,
for like an office or
I'll tell you
whatever.
what it is so you don't think we just have luxury bedrooms. She has a little makeup and storage room, and I have a
it's
editing
okay.
room. So
Yeah,
it's an office.
That's what I.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's all it is.
Not a
I would
room
like
per
a
se.
like, to decorate myself, like all my like music posters.
Yeah.
You should have
That's what I was
that.
asking. I was saying, do you want your own bedroom?
Not a bedroom. Stop calling it a bedroom.
Where you sleep.
Like,
You want your own-
like where you're not allowed to go.
Your own room.
You want your own room?
There you go.
I would like a room where I could put my
Stuff.
Artwork and
I think you should have the guest bedroom, like the one big guest bedroom. I'll take the small one right now. We're
you don't deserve a room.
You should have it. Even though you have a sweet setup in your living room, you should have like an office upstairs. You should have like.
You'll
a
probably
nice
just end up giving your room to the dog and let him have it. Like,
Give
yeah,
it
I got
to
him a little
I
bed.
give
Yeah,
everything to
Cash.
Cash. Cash gets
Except
all.
the bedroom so far.
No, he took our bed over.
Well then.
Oh, your bedroom's his.
Oh shit.
Ashley's off video, off the
So-
camera right now, talking
so-
shit because
Yeah, I'm.
Hey, you want to pull up a chair?
No.
No,
she's not happy
fucking
about
dumb.
this. I have scratches on my back.
Just
like,
let her hang her posters up, dude. It's
I'm
not
not
a big
against
deal.
it. She brought her plants over. We're like watering. Well, she's watering
Plants are cool,
Okay,
but the
well-
posters need a life.
Yeah,
They need to be
seriously,
somewhere.
First of all, her plants are badass. Like, I was inquiring about the plants. I was like, hey, like, how do you
Since
keep
we're on
these
plants,
alive?
taking a bathroom break.
It's bullshit, but all right.
I don't understand it.
Listen, if you guys don't like me, I'll edit it out.
All right, Cassandra. How much more money do you make than Saedlo?
Are you the breadwinner?
This is not a fair question, though,
That's
because
not. That's kind of personal.
you
you
have
know?
to take in consideration.
But how many people you sleep with isn't personal?
I know, right? That was.
Let's just get
That's
into the
true.
answers.
No, but you have to take into
He don't
consideration
care.
that Chris is hourly, working 6 days, 48 hours a week, and I'm salary working 40 hours a week. So it's really not a fair question because.
It's still fair. Let's just say.
No, it's not.
Let's
because
just say the average paycheck. Who makes more?
the
Just-
average.
She's like, oh, me.
Me, I do. Yes, I do. But I
Saedlo,
mean,
up your game. Come on.
per year.
That's
No,
not it.
that's not fair
I
because
know. Ashley
per
makes way more
year-
money than me.
Per year, like he will make about the same amount as me, but he's hourly and like his overtime and his.
So he has to
performance
work
and
more
shit.
for the money, and
Yeah,
He
exactly.
works half of the money.
He really does. He does work hard.
Half of the honey.
We're gonna cut that out.
yeah, let's
No,
get that out.
we're keeping that.
But
I'm gonna
I
mute
think,
your mic.
I think that's what like helps our relationship because I understand how hard he works because I live that life. So like I will
yeah.
never like discredit him for like
course,
how
he
much
works
he
his ass
makes
off.
or how
Yeah.
much like
That doesn't
I,
really matter. And
Yeah, like I know how much he works because like
It'd be one thing if he's a bum sitting on the couch not doing nothing. Then it's like, yeah,
but
I'm
I
over
think
here.
that's what like helped build
You
our
both take care
relationship
of
is like
things.
we both came from the same like industry, same job, like all of that. So
All right, I want to close that on what's the biggest fight you guys ever had? Say, look at this guy.
Do we have
Like,
time
we're
for
gonna
that?
get into
You
this.
said close out. I was like, damn, what time is it?
I don't
What's
know.
the biggest fight you guys ever had?
I mean, I'll let you answer.
And who
that.
won it?
I feel like
She won, I can
all of
tell.
our fights are like not that crazy. but
Yeah,
I had to think
like
of
that's
it.
one thing that I thought about before coming on here, and I was like, a lot of our fights are very trivial. Like,
Or even if they're.
Wait, what's the biggest one though? Because I'm
I
scared.
can think of a funny thing. Like I don't.
yeah, say it.
We got in a fight, drunk one night, came home, and we started throwing food around the house.
Well, that was like, no, that
What's
was
wrong with that?
that
Like,
was
it's
pretty
like-
common
that's-
for us
yeah.
because
We love throwing food.
no, like
Like she
like-
said something, and I just threw a bowl of soup at the wall, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden she had something that went across
No,
the
Who's
room.
drinking
because
soup after the bar?
Chris
Maybe.
is like what, like
Leftovers.
It sounds such a weird.
no, because Chris is like
To the bar is such a weird. I was a lentil
I
soup.
think it was a
No,
Chinese night. We
because-
had wonton. in the
yeah,
fridge.
because he's
Good,
like 3
wontons are
years
good.
younger than I am. So like you have to think I turned 21 and he was like 23 or 24, so he was already like experienced the bar life before me. So like we'd come home and we were kind of like on the same level, and I only say that because guys mature slower than girls do, right?
That's what they say.
I'm not gonna
That's a-
argue. I'm
yeah.
still.
So
Do you have a
like,
beard?
Okay.
Where's your beard?
hey, I shaved the no, right? And so, like, I'm 21 and he's 24, and I'm just, like, fucked up. Like, I'm obliviated. And he...
It's like that too.
Yeah, whatever. And he's like, fuck you, bitch. He threw a fucking yogurt cup at me. So I'm like, a fucking yogurt cup? And wait, we should mention that our friend Nikki was here for this.
Okay,
Yes,
Nikki
yes,
is everywhere.
Nikki
We need
is
to
a
get her in here.
staple
You know, like,
in our
clap for Nikki?
relationship. And
Yes, we can.
he just fucking heated up a
No,
bowl
we
of
can't.
soup
We
and
can't do that.
throws it at me.
Yes, we can.
Throws a hot, it's flaming
was for
hot
Nikki.
bowl of soup.
I don't even know who Nikki is, but I mean, she's a
You
great
know,
person.
we might have to edit this out, but I'm going to try to get Nikki on this podcast for you.
She won't come.
She won't come, but maybe she can convince her.
I'll say it, but she's not coming.
No, she ain't coming. But I don't know. I mean, that was definitely one of our prominent fights, and that happened more
Over
than
what
once.
though? A bowl of soup? I don't understand.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of like.
You guys didn't say what it was about. You just said.
I will. No. I'll tell you.
We don't remember what it was about. We were
Yeah, it
drunk as
wasn't.
shit.
They're just
So
drunk.
that's Chris's biggest fight, and I'll tell you probably our most
The yogurt was an
serious.
incident.
Yeah, serious. Being serious, I thought it was the same thing. But all right, go on.
Okay. So like, I don't know. We were having like a really rough patch, and like we.
How
both,
long ago? Like, how long into the relationship?
Probably like
Right in the middle,
6
probably.
months ago.
Whoa! Does not know what she's talking about.
3 months ago, and I'm like, no, 6 months ago, and that's being generous.
And that's
but
probably
like,
me not remembering us.
we were not
It's
happy.
not been that bad.
Like both of us were not happy in the relationship, and I think a big part of it was we weren't talking about why we weren't happy. And we go to get food, and we get Little Hut, which is literally right down the street from us.
What is Little Hut?
It's a sandwich place. And we pull up, and it's during COVID, and so they're like coming out to give your delivery and shit.
It wasn't 6 months ago then. It was like 2 months ago.
Yeah, whatever. I'm trying to be nice.
It was rough, huh?
I feel better.
It
now.
was
I was like,
real
what's
rough.
this big thing?
And we're having this like
Hold on a
big-ass
second.
argument.
Saedlo had a different, bigger fight in his mind.
No, the only thing I wasn't thinking of anything specific. I was just thinking of, like she said, we had our ups and downs.
What was your biggest
a little
fight?
longer.
What was your biggest fight in your mind?
Well, let her finish first.
I said
No.
it.
I want to hear it.
Well, there was another time. I mean, I have stories. For
I want to go back
days,
to
so-
that, but I want to hear
No,
it.
so
Yeah, let her.
Yeah, all right. When you
we're
do that.
like, we're driving to Little Hut, and I was like, just fucking say it. Like, whatever's on your mind, just say it. And he was like, I'm not happy. Like, I'd rather be at work than be at home with you. And I just fucking go psycho level. And I'm like, fuck you and your whole fucking family. Like, fuck this. So we get home, and I just.
Do you remember this, Sailor?
I remember pulling up in the parking lot and having an argument. I forget the word.
Yeah, and he literally said, like, I'm not happy with you, and I'm not happy with the relationship. Like, I'd rather be at work than be at home with you. So I'm like, fuck this, like, fuck you. And it takes us, like, minutes to get home, and he just walks in the house. So I said, fuck this, like, I'm going for a walk. And I literally walked, like, 15 miles that night. Like, I walked, like, literally, like...
You know what that could have been, though? What the world is and what was going on in the world, and you guys being cooped up inside. Like, a lot of people felt that way.
I mean, it was really
A lot
important
of
for
people
us,
felt like
though,
that. We
did.
because...
I know exactly what she's talking about.
Yeah, because we don't talk about, like, the serious stuff. Like, we just kind of get into, like, the surface level. And this was probably, like, the most serious fight that I can remember having because we weren't happy with each other. And it took him saying that for me to be like, okay, like, I'm not happy with you either.
Nobody ever wants to say that. A lot of people want to sugarcoat it.
It put all of our cards on the table. I'm like, okay, this is X, Y, and Z why I'm not happy. And he's like, okay, here's A, B, and C why I'm not happy. And it,
Were they
like,
similar reasons?
Yeah, definitely.
It's been great.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
Have
ever
you
since
then
it's
has
been, like, amazing.
That's-
Like,
Well, that's why.
I fucking love that shit.
You gotta lay it out.
You guys both had a problem.
A lot of people just don't want to lay it out, or only one of the two want to lay it out. Like we
because
definitely did that shit together.
For me, like, I know that Chris is a very passionate person, so for him to say, like, he's not happy with me, I was like, fuck, this is serious. So for him to, like, lay it out on the table as to why he wasn't happy was, like, an eye-opener for me.
Game changer, yeah.
And then I was like, well, okay, well, here's why I'm not happy.
Did you guys take offense to why the other person wasn't happy?
Nah, we
not
honestly
really.
both let it sink in, and
because
it took like overnight.
Dude,
but
yeah, we
I'm not gonna
weren't-
lie, that's fucking huge.
Yeah, we weren't
honestly,
happy
it literally
for
took
his-
overnight. Like we literally called each other from work the next. I always
Yeah.
call her on my way home.
And
So
it was,
wait,
like,
he
very
was at home
similar
clearly.
reasons.
Like he was at home, right? From what you just said, he was at the house you guys both share.
Yeah, like.
And
when
then where
I
did you
was-
go?
I mean, I went for a walk.
Yeah, but did you go home and sleep in the same bed?
No, because I was also fighting.
Where
with
did
my
you go?
mom. I went for a walk.
No,
like-
And where did you sleep? You have to sleep
No, I slept at home.
in the same bed.
No, I
Yeah.
slept in bed. He slept in the
Did
on
I
the
sleep
couch.
on the couch, or did I just
Yeah.
go to sleep earlier?
But it wasn't like
I always say it was weird.
intentional. You know, I just like came home
I'm-
from my walk, and he was like already like not asleep, but
Okay.
like kind of asleep, and
yeah.
and then
that
the
night
next
we
day
slept
we
in the
kind of like
couch.
hashed it out.
Or that night we slept in the bed, but there's plenty of nights where one of us sleeps on the couch, one sleeps on the bed.
Yeah, but that's not because we're fighting. It's
No.
because-
That's what I was about to ask.
Just
yeah.
thinking, like random.
Just fell asleep.
But
But no, I mean,
She
I
knows
think
not to wake
this
me
was
up after I
like
fall asleep.
something that had just been like
If I
being
leave, I'm
covered up, and eventually it came to head. And he was like, it took him to say, hey, I'm not happy, and here's why.
I mean, do you guys want to say what it was, just for other people that might be going through the same thing?
I mean, there was a lot of reasons why. We just weren't.
I mean, but there's a main reason.
communicating.
There's always that one point.
No, there really wasn't.
one thing.
I
There
mean,
wasn't.
we just weren't communicating with each other.
It
Like,
was like-
I would just say, like, I'm not happy, and he's like, I'm not happy either.
Like,
and
say
we just
something
kind of
l-
like brushed it aside.
But
Say
what
something
was it?
I did like a couple little things to piss her off. She'd hold it in.
Yeah.
Minor things, like literally, like why are there still dishes in the sink? Like
Yeah.
imagine like 10 things like that, and it all builds up, and nobody says anything, and then all of a sudden, like something puts the icing on the cake, and
Yeah.
we just spiral out. So if we were to tell you, like,
And most of his probably was, like I said, like being stuck inside and being around
that's
each other
why
so
I think
much.
it had a lot
Yeah.
to do with it. But
Like-
it's a
Which
good
is
thing. It's a
funny
good
for
thing.
us because a big part of relationship is that like we work the same work schedule, like we lived in the same
Yeah.
house.
You're used to the same.
So we were like, okay, we're used to each other.
Were you affected from COVID? Like, did you stay home?
Yeah,
or-
definitely. I mean, I got to work from home for like at least a month and a half, and he was still at work. So, I mean, that definitely played a big part into it, but I wouldn't say that COVID was the main driver
Yeah, it just kind of was
It
the
just
icing
behind
on
our
the cake.
fight. Yeah.
It brought it to the surface kind of thing.
Yeah, definitely. And it like made us be honest with each other, which I think is something that we weren't being
That's-
with each other.
That's huge.
I
Yeah.
can't.
you
I can't. I can't
I think-
understand how big that is because a
Yeah,
lot of
but
couples don't.
Like
say
I will
anything.
tell you, like, you know, since that day, like our relationship has been like A+ grade. Like we've been like
Sometimes
really
the lines
good.
blur. You don't realize how long you're just like
Yeah, like
Going through the motions.
yeah, like covering shit up,
But
like
we think we're
pushing
fine.
it to the side.
We think it's just like a couple day argument, but then it's like you just apologize and keep going. Nothing
Yeah.
sparks. Like it takes something like that to put things back in motion almost.
Yeah.
Just don't eat
Yeah.
a sandwich.
Exactly.
Go get a sandwich.
I said I didn't want Band-Aids.
Well, that was another issue. We won't talk about our hate with Little Hut, but
Holy shit.
But yeah, communication and I think trust is also
Key.
very
Yeah,
big in a
seriously.
relationship. You
Yeah.
guys trust each other pretty good. Like
Yeah, 100%.
that's
like,
huge too. Like if you can just go out and you're like I'm gonna stay home,
Yeah.
and you trust that she's just doing whatever. You're not even thinking.
oh
about
yeah,
it.
definitely. I would say we trusted each other for like.
Since the beginning.
Well, I would say in the beginning, like I definitely had some trust issues.
Some people have
maybe
them from
she
previous.
did. Yeah, from
Yeah.
previous is
Yeah.
what I'm
From-
getting.
yeah.
at.
And then you
Yeah,
learn
from
that
previous.
she is different than whoever.
Everybody else.
And so it's like I don't have to do
Yeah.
that.
And
And
Rob,
it's-
you have that in your life. You have 100% trust.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
yeah, I
It
think
helps.
it's
And Kate
much.
definitely has the same thing because you leave the house to come here all the time. So
Yeah, so
Just
she
the
knows
same.
where
Yeah,
I'm at. Like,
I think it's much easier when you guys are like on the same level. Like in the beginning of our relationship, I was in college, like he was just working, partying on the weekends. So it was kind of like back and forth. But at the same time, I think when we got to that level, we were just like, okay, like we both want the same things.
Yeah,
So
we definitely just were that connection.
yeah,
We both had our fair share of relationships, and
yeah, like
we felt
heartbreaks and
connected,
like
so.
heartache and all of that. So when we found each other, we were just kind of like, okay, like this is cool.
feels
like,
easy almost. Like
Yeah.
why is this so easy?
It just,
Yeah,
it
exactly.
just went. We just rolled with it. So
me and Ashley are almost the exact same way. So
Right?
we both. She went through a long relationship. I went through a marriage and a divorce. And we
Did
both. We both.
wait, what?
No, but seriously, like you
We
guys.
both knew what each other wanted.
Yeah.
We both knew what we didn't want,
yeah.
and that was huge. And we both. We're still licking each other's wounds, but we're getting through. We're not getting through it. Our relationship, I think, is really, really amazing, and we've only been together about 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, for no,
This
honestly,
is the sweetest shit I've heard
And
in a
I've
while.
already told her after the last podcast. I think a few days later we said I love you for the first time.
Oh, it happened.
It is a big deal.
It is.
But
should
it's,
be a big deal.
and I don't want it to seem like it was rushed because the
It's
way
not,
the way our relationship progressed was coronavirus started, and when coronavirus started is when we first started dating. Once we first started dating, we did not stop.
Yeah.
She's like,
Chris is like,
There's
let
no
me
beer.
bring the mood
I wasn't
down
trying to
just
interrupt
a
your
notch.
story, but thanks everybody.
There's no beers left, bro. Sorry. I love you,
my
but there's no beers
goodness,
left.
what are we gonna do?
I'll tell Saedlo right now. I love the shit out. I will kiss that fucking trunk. Robbie? Robbie, let me know.
There's Budweiser's in there.
Kiss me.
I'll kiss Robbie right now. Open mouth.
Wait, no, but to
Did you
go
say
back to what you were
Budweiser?
saying about you and
Yeah, there's some
Ash,
in there.
I actually saw a news article today that reminded me of you guys.
What was it?
It says.
What was it?
I screenshotted it because I was going to send it to her. It says engagement ring sales through the roof as couples coop together for months, make it official, whatever. But like that's seriously how it is, because I don't think if Chris and I spent as much time together as we did that we would still be here today.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking
And
of that's-
engagement
engagement rings, when's that happening?
We've already gotten into that.
Yeah, we did.
Judge kind of peeked into that subject.
Okay.
So
But it
it's
is. I
coming.
mean, like, you guys have already crossed the hardest hurdle that there is, and that's living together.
Yes, I.
We
totally
really did.
agree.
We put our relationship on like full blast. Like
Yeah.
we pushed that shit to 11.
You guys have literally
And
pushed it to a lot
I
of
was a
tough
little
lines.
nervous about it.
You know what?
I would be nervous.
Same.
I honestly
Same,
was,
same.
because I thought it was quick for him, and I was like worried, like.
Rob and I had a couple conversations actually. Well, no,
I was a little worried.
we questioned it. That's all.
candidly.
That's all.
It doesn't matter.
I was just
No,
at first it was just like that was quick. Like it seemed like it was like you guys were
But
together forever.
it wasn't like
quick.
I.
Yeah. No, I agree.
No, if
just for
fucking
what
is
you went through and
perfect.
jumping.
I know. I went through some shit.
And I went through.
That was
But
the
it's
only
okay.
And she went
It's
through some
okay.
shit on her own. We both went through it. We saw what we did like and didn't like, and then I went through a few. I went through a few didn't likes to figure out what
Everybody does.
Yeah, but that's what's important about your guys' relationship is, like, you both, went through it, but you guys,
I
at
agree.
the end of the day, knew what you guys wanted, and that's kind of, like, what brought you guys together is
Yeah.
because you had similar interests and, like, what you wanted out of life, and I think that's really important. I mean, like, if I wanted kids and Chris didn't, like, it would never work out because we want different things out of life.
We both want kids. We both want to get married.
Yeah.
I mean, I've already been married. She knows that.
Yeah, but that really doesn't count. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I'm getting kicked off the podcast.
Get the fuck out of here! Security.
But I mean, seriously, like
There'll be a
you
podcast where I talk
want-
about that, but I don't want to talk about that now.
Is that
You
your
want a
security right there?
serious-
He's sleeping.
That's your security right
Worst
there.
security ever. I pay this guy. Fuck.
Tremaine is the worst.
Security.
They can't see that. You gotta point. Saedlo, you're the cameraman. Point it out.
You fucked
What
it
is
all up.
Saedlo? You're the worst.
Sorry, guys.
All right, Saedlo, you gotta fix that because that's
It's
so
fixed.
bad. I feel like it's just looking at my titties.
It is.
I got great. By the way, I got great tits.
Like you wanted
close
me.
up on the
You might as
Oh
well
my
get a good
God.
view of security while you're at it.
That's our security.
Yeah,
Head
they,
of security.
they took everything.
Great.
They took everything. Fuck.
Security.
But no, seriously, like that's what's important is that you guys want the same thing as out of life.
I think the most important thing is we,
This is
because
not
of Corona.
This is not
Oh.
happening.
Sorry, guys.
Saedlo's gotta
Judge
go
is
fix
like, usually 99% of the time saying the same thing out of life, but not tonight.
It's okay, guys. We're gonna be okay.
Are you straight? You're not sideways?
Well, I got a lazy eye from falling on the building. We're all right.
Okay. So, I think the most important thing with our relationship is we kind of jumped in to the deep end real fast.
Yeah.
We started dating and I don't want to say she moved in, but
I like to call it playing house.
You guys
are
quarantined
playing house.
together.
We played house for a while.
Yeah.
Still are.
And then I think, what was it, 2.5 months until we said I love you?
He
Around
said,
2.5 months.
I heart you with pink star marks.
I did see that on Facebook when we became friends.
I thought that's so cute.
The first time she said, I love you, I made fun of her, which is a terrible move.
Horrible move. That's like her buying.
I was leaving a
the
podcast.
dinner
But
for-
the circumstance was different. She wasn't saying it in that kind of way.
She
right?
said, that's why I love you, and I made fun of her, which is a
Yeah.
bad move. And it was when I was leaving the podcast, so I was pretty drunk. So when I'm drunk, I like to joke a lot. That's why I drink here. But after that, I think about 2 weeks after that, I don't remember how was it brought up, babe? Was it?
It was after.
I was, all right,
Sexual
so by the way,
intercourse.
I wanted to make sure
I
it
would
was.
hope so.
There was 3 things I didn't want to say. I loved her before I said it, but I didn't want to bring up before sex.
Oh, you said you wanted to tell me something, but you didn't want to tell me
after we've been drinking and after sex.
Yes. I don't want to
Which
bring it up
makes
before
sense,
sex,
yeah. That
during
makes sense,
sex,
yeah.
after sex, or while drunk. And we basically had sex nonstop.
Yeah.
So there was no wiggle room here.
Yeah,
There was a lot of wiggling.
I have a funny story. That
You almost
built
had
off
to do
of
text, man. That would have been
So then
crazy.
I said it. So I said it.
Oh.
Did you say it first?
Yes.
The first. Well, you. I know you said it first, but when I said it back, was it you saying it first?
You told me that you wanted to say something, but you didn't want to tell me at that time. And then, like, I thought that's what it was. So then we let a couple days go by, and then finally I was just like, dude, I love you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude.
But that's really important though.
That's what
because
matters, though.
I
is
like that
kind of
because like
connection.
as a guy, like
know.
you don't want certain things to like block your view, you know. So like in his, I know.
And as a guy, if you don't agree with us, we
yeah,
get very
and like correct me
defensive.
if I'm wrong, but like you don't want to like post nut because you're like,
Bro.
she's only gonna think I'm saying this because we just had sex, and then like when you're drunk, you're like,
Yeah.
fuck,
drunk,
like I don't
yeah.
want her to think that like you know it's just because I'm drunk.
Bro.
Are you drunk?
Yeah, I was so nervous. I was so nervous. I'm
Before
like,
this?
I'm cool now. Yeah.
Isn't it so like, dude? Just talk to us.
We just bullshit.
No, it is cool. But I have a funny story after we're finished.
All right. Just do it
You
now.
know, we do have endless stories.
We do.
All right.
So
How about this? Just one more story. We're gonna close it out. And then
no,
we'll do the
this
post
is
pod.
perfect because you started the show with a video, like a jackass video, right? Like I'll just like.
I actually have
quote it.
one more. Oh, I have one
No,
more.
no, do
Are you
it,
go
do
next?
it, do it,
And then I have one more question. Then we'll close out.
Okay, so you started this as like a Jackass video, and I say that in quotes because like Chris was a huge Jackass fan. Like a lot of the videos that I've seen have been Jackass, like friend drinking fish and shit. And
Shellfish video, link right here.
Here's the link.
my mindset when we started this
lot of editing
relationship
here.
was this is gonna be like a fuck
edit.
buddy. Like we work together, we're gonna have sex. Like that's the end of us, right? And we didn't have sex in the very beginning. It's not like we like hooked up and then we like started talking to each other. No, like he took me to dinner, like we did.
How many dates did you go on
It
before
was-
you guys had sex?
I don't know, probably like one.
No. Hold on.
All right, hold on.
No,
Actually,
no.
Hold on. I want to get to it.
I'm telling you guys what it is. It's the second date.
He
We had our Applebee's ice cream date.
He took
then we
me
went
to
to Brandywine,
Applebee's.
and
We
then-
had Applebee's, whatever. But I'll tell you.
I want to tell you something real fast. Before
Yeah,
she's
go
out here,
for
she's
it.
gonna get mad. So the first night we hung out, me and Ashley had sex, and that was the first.
I think she can hear
No,
you.
she can't hear me. So the first night we had sex, and that was the only girl since my breakup was divorced. Was when I had
Just
sex
say
with a
the
girl the
word.
first night, and it was fucking. It took a while.
Amazing,
Like it
right?
took a while. Like
Yeah.
I know. I had sex with her.
You can come out.
And then, I mean, I had puffalo parties with other girls, but we did it like it was like a whole different thing, and since then it's been great, like
That's
nonstop.
awesome.
It's
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Right?
fucking love that shit.
Where's that applause?
Like 1-2 step. No, like you don't miss a beat.
Hey, the sex is great. Hey, get over here. Come here. Hey, come here, please. Can you talk about just like 2 words to summarize our sex
Babe,
life?
please tell
I got a
the
sound that
audience
does it perfect.
how big my dick is.
Please don't include any of this.
We'll see. Summarize our sex life.
I'll be the judge of that.
Summarize our sex life. 2 words. Is it good? Is it bad? What is it?
Fucking incredible.
Of course.
God damn right! Woo! Do a lot of shit.
Let's go. Let's
Moment
go.
of silence. Moment of silence.
No, but I just want
For
to say
Robbie's dead
that
penis.
like you
not
opened
dead.
this podcast with a video of you guys when you were younger, like doing Jackass stunts. So probably like the second or third time Chris and I hung out, and like I'm in the mindset of like, oh, this is just like a hookup, like whatever, like I'll get under somebody else to get over somebody. Third day, he
Been down that
starts
road.
showing me
As we all.
Jackass shit, like videos, like whatever.
I thought I was a celebrity.
Yeah, and I was like, oh
I
my
consider
god.
myself.
So
I actually
I'm
think
like,
I started showing her shit pretty fast.
yeah. So he starts showing me all these videos, right? Like we must have been like 15 minutes into watching videos, and I was like, "This is great, but like, look at my pussy." And then that's when we.
Look at my vagina.
It took a little longer, but I was like,
That's when we started having sex.
Ready to go
Because I was
upstairs?
like, I cannot watch another fucking Jackass video from when you were a teenager unless we
Wait,
have
so
sex.
do you think you have a bigger sex drive than him?
No, I wouldn't say that, but I'm just saying that he was
saying
very into Jackass videos, and I was like, hey, let's just do the damn thing.
Like she said before, I'm just very passionate about a subject.
Dude,
I could lock on for something and not realize I'm locked onto it.
So Ashley, I think I'm really into sex. Like, I love sex. Ashley, woo! Ashley, like I heart sex
a little bit.
She like
no, but because as females,
She's-
like we know what we want, and like at that time, I wanted like to have sex, and he wanted me to show, like he wanted to show me the videos, and I was like,
no, I'm gonna back myself up, and I could be wrong.
No, I literally think I said I was like, oh my god, like this is great.
We'll talk to Rob. Thank you.
But like,
I'm listening.
I'm like, this is great, but like, why don't you check out this? And he was like, ooh.
And you actually did that?
I could be on the weak side of me speaking for men and everything like that, but you know, I always do. Nobody wants to be humiliated. Nobody wants to sit there and try.
Yeah.
And I feel like guys want it. Maybe more. Maybe that's just a guy mind state.
Yeah.
But the last thing I wanted was to go off our second date and be like, let's have sex.
Yeah.
You're trying to let her initiate it at that time.
I'm not even gonna lie to the cameras. I thought I was gonna be cool as shit by showing her.
He was like, check out this videos when we were 14.
Check me
and
out.
yeah.
So I thought that was a good lead on, but
Obviously it was. She said, look at this pussy.
I didn't need the Jackass videos to go up.
You might have. That might have been what did it. They're good videos, dude. I was in them.
Maybe it took it too.
Yeah. He's like, check this video out of Jody lighting himself on fire. We made $5,000 off this video. And I was like, look at this $5,000 vagina. Which, in like all honesty, I mean, I think we were just in different places because like we both wanted the same thing, like obviously, but it's just like he didn't know like how to pursue, and I was just like, you know
and
what?
I'm cool with admitting that. Like,
I'm tired of beating around the bush. Like, let's just get to it.
If I get rejected, man, I get angry. I'm just gonna throw that out there. If I get rejected, I get angry.
Yeah.
So.
But no, I like that story because it's kind of like.
I like
that
that
is a
story
funny
too.
story.
I'm not mad
I love that story.
So every time we like watch his Jackass videos, like Shell like swallowing a goldfish, I'm like, hey babe, remember?
And it was funny too because like we were in like the living room because we had the big screen TV, so it was like she was like, "Let's go upstairs."
Yeah.
Like we couldn't just do it right then and there because of roommates and everything.
I hope I'm not like putting you guys on blast, but like this is when you would have like people from shop right over, and you guys are like all like.
I mean,
smoking,
yeah, we had
of course, people were all over in and out of that house.
We had a big
And
guy
Chris
steady on the
is just,
couch all
like,
day.
He's just like in the zone, and he's like showing me these fucking Jackass videos, and I was like, these are great, but like, do you want to show me upstairs? And he's like, wait, but you gotta watch this next one. And I'm like, but how about we watch it upstairs? And like, you guys are just sitting on the couch, and you're like, this next one's great. And I'm like, I think it would be even better if we watched it upstairs. And he's just like, hold on, wait, I want to show you this one part. And I'm like, like I just want to go upstairs.
You should have just left at that point.
He loves those videos, and like I like the videos
It's my memories,
too.
man. It's my
but
memories.
he's like,
They're
you
my
gotta watch
memories.
this one part. And I'm like, let's watch it upstairs.
You know what's funny about this? Like in the beginning, we talked about like high school, like
it goes right back.
It goes right back to
Full circle.
And most of our friends, Robbie, excluding Robbie, we didn't care about like having sex or being cool. We just wanted to fucking videotape and do Jackass. Like, that's the only thing we cared about. Was like,
what did I wanted to have sex and be cool? What are you saying?
I'm saying that you always were having sex and being uncool, which was the coolest thing you do.
He's saying I'm cool. I know it. He's saying I'm cool.
Because you had your own place. Like Rob was kind of like the mastermind.
We're talking high school.
No compliments towards Robbie at all. Robbie was digital and friends since like.
He's talking about high school.
Like he would just like, we're just gonna hang out, eat Chinese.
You know how it is in your relationship. You're gonna stay home and fuck the whole time. Like that's what happens.
No,
when
Chris,
you're, when
he
you're,
wants to stay
when you're
home.
young. When you're young.
Jackass video.
No, I lost a fair share of friends because I would like I pointed out in the beginning, we had multiple groups of friends, and I had a few friends that didn't want to, hang out with me anymore because I didn't come out to enjoy the festivities.
Yeah, that's how it is when you get in relationships.
Me and Robbie went. How long do you think we went for not talking? Like the longest we ever went for not talking. It was a year. You think? Like
you think?
You and Steph, right?
Yeah. You think we didn't talk for a year?
I don't know.
That's long, dude.
6
No
months
way.
I think 6 months at least.
The longest I didn't talk to you was when you went to the way of the service.
Military. But yeah, we still I still think we talk. We still like Facebook chat. I'm not saying like, but like not talking where we lived around each other in high school was like, I think 6 months to a year.
I don't think so.
I don't know. We got in a big argument, and then you went from like 5'4" to like 5'8".
I don't remember not talking to you that long.
You don't remember not talking to me?
That long?
It was a long time.
That
He was
seems
like,
long.
this was when I was in A school.
I felt like
and
I always-
B school and,
There was a time where
camp.
there was
I
a time where
left.
Robbie was so into relationships, I could not stand the shit. I was like,
I think it
bro.
I think it just seems longer because maybe like in somewhere out of nowhere he grew a mustache, he lost the spikes.
He's never had a mustache. He does have a mustache now.
Yeah, this
He
is
has
crazy.
what do you call that then?
What?
I just shaved not long ago.
This
You
is
have
his
a mustache.
dad. His dad.
Now, stop looking at me. I'm getting nervous.
I want to get the camera over here to look at what the fuck that is.
The camera ain't coming over here.
Because it's bad.
It's not that
Oh
bad.
shit, I'm the cameraman. Sorry, man.
Fuck.
All right.
I'm not worried about it.
All right. This has been a fucking awesome podcast.
How are we gonna wrap this up? Let's ask us one more question.
All right.
Burning question.
I have a perfect question. So earlier you talked about how Saedlo gave you a sex book with 100 positions. How many positions did you guys get into? Don't say 69.
Just the 2.
3.
We did lose the book. And
How many like was it like 3 positions out of your comfort zone?
No.
It was the same thing you've been doing. Like, do you guys have, all right? People that have been together for a long time have they have like 2 or 3 like positions they go to. Like, all right, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, then we're gonna do.
No, we have
Yes.
3 comfortable positions.
If he lasts a long time is what you're saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that we have 3 comfortable positions.
But I'm saying, all right, so average sex. This is Tuesday sex. Nothing great.
That's
just
his day off, so it usually lasts
that's actually a good
about
pick. Did
all
you
right,
know
all right,
90 seconds.
That's okay.
All right, Thursday sex. This is Thursday
Thursdays
sex.
are longer.
Okay.
Random
How is
day
the
sex.
start? Like, how is the start, middle, end? Like, is there a middle end, or is there just one position normally?
There's definitely a middle end. I think that
I like to
feel
think that every time we have sex, it's like almost a different intro, as you will. Like sometimes,
I look at it like a Jackass video. See?
exactly. This is our whole relationship.
like sometimes,
in the Jackass theme.
sometimes I'll have music playing. I'll tell her to come upstairs. You know, sometimes we're just asking each other. Sometimes it's like after a shower. You know, we do something different as far
But I'm
as
saying,
sex
on
goes.
average, like, what is it normally? Normally, if you're together for a long time, it starts a certain way. There's a middle. There's an end.
No, since we've been together for a really long time, I think we both understand what each other likes. So like,
It really is the 2
yeah, it's
What's the 2?
that we said in the game show.
How does it start and how does it end?
Oh, it usually starts.
it's me with him and then him.
I know it's you with him. It's not you with Robbie or me with you. It's
Oh, you know, we're kissing and we're
It's like you and
together.
Chris Hemsworth.
It usually starts missionary because I usually always.
No, that's not true.
Well, it's actually.
Seems like you guys don't know what goes on. Have you ever
How
heard
do you guys have sex?
I
How do you guys fuck?
I can't express
saving it for marriage,
It's
okay?
always different. Like, it's always the same 2 positions usually. But it always depends on who
How
wants
does it
to-
start?
Yes,
It's
because
different.
I help him and then he helps me and then we
That's how
help
sex
each
works.
other.
All right, how does it normally? There's normally a way that couples start sex.
Yeah.
They're talking about oral sex. I know it.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
exactly.
a 50-50 every time. We
Yeah.
both have our usual preference, and whoever wants to make the move starts off that way. Sometimes it goes the whole way. Sometimes, we
They
do
don't-
50-50.
the people don't know what you're talking about, but I think I do.
I would just like to say that I think we are both satisfied at the end.
Oh,
That's always.
That's Saedlo backtracked a little bit.
Well, yeah.
I'm saying she's absolutely right.
Hold on.
He said, "Well, yeah."
I like to say that, like, sometimes
They don't want to give you the details, man.
we don't want to give you the
No,
details.
because
We like
it's a
that privacy.
3-part series, okay? We're a Netflix film and we've been renewed for 3 seasons, okay? He's season 1, I'm season 2, and then together we're season 3.
Back to the themes and
That's how
stuff.
it
That's
works.
the theme, yeah.
And if you want to like mix in a season 4, it's our dogs.
What-
Like, that's
Oh,
I knew
dogs.
something was getting funny here.
Who
That's
let
what
the
they didn't
dogs
want
out,
to
huh?
They cleaned it up. They cleaned it up.
That's why she said it starts with them too. We knew that. Then the dogs come.
Holy shit. Okay, so these two guys this guy and girl have sex with dogs. That's cool.
No, stop. I think
They
you
don't
should
do it
say,
that often.
Hey, after 6 years, these two have a very beautiful sex life.
All right, so
Which
how
is true.
often would you say?
She's like, and I stand
after
by that.
six-
I love you.
After 6 years, how often would you say you guys have sex?
What do you want to say? Recently or like?
Yeah, recently.
Because we did have a rough
in a
patch
month.
last
I know.
month.
I understand you had your own patch.
In a month?
But the past month, how many times do you think you guys had sex?
6 times.
That's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's really good.
It's like usually twice a week.
It's not bad, especially.
He's like,
She's absolutely right. Like, it's been perfect since we fucking had our little thing.
I fucking love that you guys had
no,
that
and
little
I'm
thing.
serious. Like, we literally had to have that like very deep conversation
little
with
thing.
each other, where he said, "I'd rather be at work than fucking
Bro.
home with you," and I was like, "Oh, that's
Have you guys hold on? Have you guys watched Dave yet?
I know Saedlo.
yes.
Yeah.
Holy
Love
shit!
Dave.
You have to watch the whole thing. There's nothing better than Dave.
No.
I started it and I
I
really
gotta
liked
get-
the first
I gotta get
episode.
her
I haven't
to
had
watch
time
the
to
thing.
watch it.
Snack
I
time.
think me and you are the only ones who watched it from beginning to end.
It's the greatest show. Like, it's always sunny in that
It's,
show.
yeah, it's like a life changer, honestly. Like,
It's so good. Me and
not
Ash,
only a celebrity perspective.
we're on the
just from
second
a-
time, and it's just so good. I would love to get Little Dicky on here. I want to talk about Molly.
Wait, hold on, I just got a
would.
question.
So you're watching Little Dicky twice, but I asked you about Banshee a month ago.
Don't got the
Oh
time
my
for
God.
Banshee, do we?
We need a video to release,
I got
Saedlo.
five
I gave
people
you 2.
that will say that
Two's not
Banshee's
enough.
the
That
one.
Clear.
deal's off the table.
You know two's not enough, Saedlo.
Yo, just
Well,
go on
it was
strike.
one.
Don't do no videos until he watches it. Go on strike.
Thanks, Rob.
Gotcha.
I'll watch everything.
Sorry.
I don't.
I'll watch it all.
Perfection doesn't sleep.
I hate you.
Okay, I hate me too. Saedlo,
don't
do you have
really-
anything you want to promote?
I don't really
Social
hate you.
medias or anything?
I'll have all my stuff right here. I have a YouTube, Facebook, Instagram.
I'm getting back
I don't
into
like
the rap
Twitter, so we're
game.
not gonna do Twitter. So
Cass,
His
do you have anything you want to promote?
Yes, follow me on Twitter. It's @ClassyStew. Instagram is @CassieStew. CassysYStew.
Nobody needs to know what that said. Right here is where they are. Robbie,
Right here.
promote the studio.
Follow my OnlyFans.
Oh,
It sounds like you have sex on camera. You shouldn't say that.
don't worry about it.
INR
Saedlo,
Studios.
cut that out.
That's where we're at. We're in INR Studios. Come here, record music, record
I would
podcast.
Just
do all
like
the
to
fun
say that I was.
Interrupted.
You are so rude. You're not invited
All right,
back.
figure it out.
I'm just
Go on,
kidding.
Cass.
No,
Go on.
seriously.
No, let's 5 seconds. Go ahead. It's all
I
about
was-
you. It's all about Cass.
It is, first of all.
First, do a drop the mic moment at the end
No,
of this.
Go on, Obama.
I was extremely nervous to come on here, but INR Studios definitely made me feel more at home, more comfortable. So please.
She's a great cue with this stuff.
Exactly.
You want to be like voiceover commercial
No,
work?
Tom Barnaby and Sons Construction and INR Studios. Please hit them up for your next construction needs or recording needs.
If you have flooring needs, hit up JMC Floor Covering.
Or if you want to shop, go to ShopRite. Or if you want to buy weed, you can buy weed from wherever she works. Why don't you do something
INR
with weed?
Studios is the best recording studios that you may
Is she a robot?
ever use
All right,
in your
all right.
lifetime.
If you want to come, if you guys want to come on the podcast, go to loveandthemwhat@gmail.com. Email us what you want to do. Email us if you have a Bitches Be Crazy clip of the week. Email us if you want to talk. We're here to talk. If you want to do a video conference, if you want to do a phone conference, if you want to come here and just hide your face, you can do that. loveandthenwhat.com. Hit
This
us
was
up.
fun. I really appreciate you having us on.
I love having you guys here. It took
It was
forever.
a great time.
Can I go
I had a lot
behind
of
the
It took
fun.
camera now,
forever.
or-
No, he says it takes forever, and it took literally 2 drunk nights out at the bar. Thank you.
Thank you. We had fun. Peace out.
Oh, I gotta pee.
Then do it.